What are you looking at? We're trying to pick a color theme for the day. Let's go with black. And you can't say the word, the color theme, the brand color is black. You got to say it like the gets stuck in the back of your throat. Do you understand me? I gotta put more eyeliner on my lips. Hold on. Good morning. Hey. Hey, how are you? Nicole, you might want to tune in for this one because it'd be fun if you went with me. I've got some news for you. Let's make these lips bigger, okay? Because they're not quite. Don't look at my bed. Don't look at anything. I just woke up a while ago. By the way, Kelly, the advocate, if you're listening, I love you. She left me a really funny message this morning that made me laugh. Hey. Sorry, I'm a little scotched. I have one of these in my mouth because I'm disgusted. We're going goth today, so I have to naturally, by default, be disgusted by everything. So my mouth is scotched. We might need Iris up here for a little bit of a prayer when we're done with this. Lord knows if my head's going to start spinning by the end of this live stream. You feel me? Now gather around, you sons of bitches.
No chance, no dance, no chance, no dance, no chance. Don't give me second chances.
That's so cool! I won! Yay! Ow! Ow! My Okay, sorry, I'm in the background clicking. Do you think I could get an office job like this? I'll be like, oh yeah, sir, you got a phone call? It's online too. You have another email. Let me go ahead and just archive that for later. Okay? Do I look like I'm in a professional setting to you? Christy, you didn't have to do that. Thank you. I love you. Good morning, Misdemeanor, Nicole, Sarah, hello, Roxanne, hello. I'm going to try to talk as professionally as upbeat as possible. Or should we go dark? It's up to you. Do you guys want to know? Hey, Sky Maiden. Hey, True Busy Mama. Do you want to know why I dressed up like this? It's not because I accidentally took an Effexor instead of a gabapentin this morning. That's not the reason why. Okay? Because I didn't do that. My doctor changed my prescription months ago. Or did he? We'll never know. Hey, Angie, you were just about to message me. You're going through a burned CDs and discovered you do know more about Sarah Bareilles' song. I'd love to hear that. Hello, Sassy Pinky. Wow, I can't see with this Rogaine success in my face. Okay. Are you on Undercover Weirdo? No. I woke up this morning and I wanted to go live because I'm really excited to show you guys something, like really excited. And I was like, oh, I need to take a shower first because I need to run errands today. And God said, no. Get on there and show him. Well, I don't think God did, but my gut told me I wanted to. So I was like, oh, I look like crap this morning, because I'm doing this laser comb, okay? And it's making my hair grow back and it's growing weird. This thing really works, by the way, laser combs, guys. I've had it a long time. I just haven't used it. So I said, I don't feel confident enough to come on this morning unless I go off camera. And the demon inside of me said, why don't you just throw on some goth makeup and go on there? Because I got a zit this morning too from wearing masks. So I said, okay, that sounds fun. I'll do that. Not cool. And that's what I did. Ooh, it looks better like that. Doesn't it look cool? Kind of look like Liza Minnelli's son. Isn't that fun? Hey, Ashley, do you still want to marry me now? Gabon nor Effexor made me act this way. Your pills expired? No, they're new. He refills both of them all the time for me if I want. I don't mind. He doesn't mind. He's cool. I need a cool laser. Listen, laser hair combs work really good, okay? So now we're going to get into what I wanted to talk about, folks, because this is the important part of the whole scenario. Nicole, this is not lipstick. This is an eyeliner that melted down from my face because I have heat within my bones. And it's melted the eyeliner all the way down from my eyes down to my lip holes. Look it. Hey, Patty, how are you? Look, you got to get the inside too. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, now. Uh-huh. You know what? Let's do this too. Why not? Let's just keep going up the face. Who cares at this point, right? We're the only critics of ourselves anyways. No one gives a hell. Hey, this is fun, you guys. Because then you can put yourself into a dark... I want to be emo for the rest of this live stream. I'm going to be emo. We're going to talk like this. Hey, Diana. Hey, Brooke. Love you, Van. Van, you got any beautiful Christmas carols for us coming up soon? Huh? Your doctor is giving you the hookup. No, I actually only take gabapentin for pain. Making lemonade. Ooh, those haters got a sour ass look up on their face. A lemonade, lemonade, a lemonade, lemonade. Ooh, they looking so thirsty, they might just need a drink. Lemonade, 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 lemonade. All right, guys, let me show you what I was going to show you. So you guys remember how I said, Poop Stain! I love you, Poop Stain. You guys, Pandora just got monetized again. You should go check out her channel, Poop Stain. Will you do my makeup? Do you want me to do your makeup? Because when I do, anytime I've asked my nieces, I'm like, can I do your hair? My niece, the first day of high school, I was like, I want to do your hair. Dude, I teased the fuck out of it. Okay. I thought that was cool for them. She came back from school that day. She was like, and I sprayed the shit out of it with Aquanet. Her hair was like Christina Aguilera because she does look like Christina. I call my niece Haley my little Christina Aguilera. She looks like her. And so I made her hair like Moulin Rouge big. She came back from school that day. I was like, oh my God, did people like your hair? She goes, if you don't mind, I'm going to do my hair tomorrow. Okay. Nobody fucking hung out with her that day. I think her whole high school years got fucked after that too, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Aquanet. And by the way, you may not believe it or not, whether you want to or not, but the only way to get my actual natural hair to spike on my head when I do a mohawk and shit is Aquanet, okay? Some people still live and breathe that shit. My God. Hey, Janet. Hey, Amy. Anywho, we're going to get creepy. Hold on a minute. Let's turn the lighting down low because I've got some scary shit for you. Okay? Now. Good. Now we got Sandra on the blankets because she's haunting us right now. It's time to get scary in the middle of December. Look at the cameras going blurry on us. That's because the demons have arrived. The hairspray's been around forever for a reason. Bet your sweet ass on that one, Angie. You bet your sweet gullible ass. Well, I say gullible because they want us to believe that it's the best hairspray under the sun, and really it's just like, isn't it sugar and alcohol mixed? Hey, Emu! Hey! Now. So you guys remember how I went to the haunted hotel it was quite a while ago. I want to say about 7 months ago. Downtown Denver. Love you, Kapal. Got to be glued. I do use that as well. Do you remember how I went to that hotel? Florence Montague had shot her lover and his wife because she was the mistress. Or no. She shot him and then she shot herself. They both died in the room. I went to the room and I was going to stay all night by myself, and then I chickened out. And Mexi and this hair is sticking to the eyeliner on my lips. Mexi and Sandra had joined me. Well, people have been requesting lately, and I'm like, oh, no, I'm scared. Because I am scared to go on another haunted mission all by myself. Now, listen, I've already invited, I'm going to invite Sandra, and I'm going to invite 2 other people to go with me, and Nicole, if you want to go. I came across this hotel. It's in Glenwood Springs in here in Colorado, okay? Now, this is not going to be until about January or February, because you guys know I maxed the fuck out of my credit card for the legal fund. Again, thank you for donating. It's still open if you want to contribute to it, though, okay? Because I put the other $2,000 on my credit card. But it's not that expensive to go to this hotel. This is a haunted hotel. Back in World War II, they used to house people in this hotel. It's known to be very haunted. Now, hold on a minute so I can get this up on the screen. So this is going to be about maybe next month or February. I'm going to go here, okay? I'm terrified. Oh, you want to call in, Christy? Yes, I will drop the link as soon as I'm done showing this. Let me show this first. And then Nicole, if you want to call in, or Sandra, or the other people I just invited privately. I don't know if they want to go or not, and I don't want to say who they are without their permission. Now, I did ask this woman. I came across her video on YouTube, so I messaged her on Facebook, and I was like, can I show this video so I can show people where I'm going? And she said, absolutely. Just put our channel link and the video link in the description. So I've done that. The channel name is called, they do stuff here in Colorado. It's called Colorado Martini. And I'm going to show you this hotel. This is where I'm going. It's going to be overnight. I've called this hotel before, and they do get excited when people come for paranormal investigations. So that's a good sign. Stanley Hotel is very comforting. I've stayed there before. Beach, please. Maybe I'll go there sometime. I know Mexi did that one. It's really not a scary feeling there. It's creepy because there are ghosts there. You could tell. But yeah. Okay, so here is the Hotel Colorado in Glenwood Springs. And thank you again, Colorado Martini, for letting me show your video. All right, let's take a look at what we're in
Right
for.
behind me is the historic
Oh, wait a minute. Can you guys hear that? Let me know if you can hear.
Hotel Colorado. It's recently been redone, but back in the day, like in World War II, it was used as a naval hospital and a morgue. Let's go take a look.
Can you guys hear that? I'm scared already. Okay, good. Ooh, fun with the spirits at the end. Ooh, look at that staircase! Oh my god!
In 1893, the Hotel Colorado opened its doors to the elite in Glenwood Springs, Colorado. It boasted curing mineral spring pools, the same pools that were used by the native Ute Native Americans for years.
Hell no.
In 1905, the hotel acted as the Little White House of the United States.
Hold on a minute. This is the hot springs? Guys, I didn't realize this is the hot... Is that what they're... I remember that pool. I remember dropping my parents' friend off when I was little. I think in... Wait, that was Steamboat Springs. These are hot springs, aren't they? Oh my god. Now I'm even more excited.
When
Exfoliation.
President Teddy Roosevelt came to the West for his famous bear hunt. After President Roosevelt returned empty-handed from his hunt, the housekeeping staff stitched together a small bear out of scraps of cloth. They gave it to him to lift his spirits.
Stupid question real fast, folks. Teddy Roosevelt was a president, right? Hey, Pretty with Pistols, I love you. Who's a president? Is that correct? Right? I think so. Hot springs? Yes, I'm going to need exfoliation after this. Being on my face. Okay, now? Okay, he was a president. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that.
But he was not amused and gave the bear to his daughter. And his daughter named the bear Teddy.
Oh, hell no. If there's a haunted kid here, I ain't going.
A reporter found this an amusing story and coined the phrase teddy bear. An enterprising toy maker started making teddy bears, and a legendary toy was born.
Oh my God, they sell them there now? Oh,
Many guests and staff have reported strange occurrences throughout the year.
Okay, this is what
People have often reported seeing the elevator moving from floor to floor with no passengers. The unexplained smell of cigar smoke and the smell of perfume, and the spirit of a young girl in Victorian clothing has been seen playing with a ball throughout the hotel. In addition,
That ain't gonna
a
fly.
man has been reported walking in the hallway of the 4th floor and
Okay.
disappearing.
Okay, hold on a minute. I mean, lots of men can walk on the 4th floor, right? They're probably gonna say I'm a ghost when I'm walking on the 4th floor, but I don't play with spirits that are playing with shit. Like like the Shining twins and shit. No, I had to light the sage, Angie, because when I watch scary stuff, I think I'm so much of an empath, which by the way, I'll do some readings after this. I think I'm so much of an empath that I start to invite spirits in when I watch stuff like this, and I feel like there's somebody behind me right now. So that could just once again be the gabapentin or the effexor. I don't know which one I took. Okay.
But in 1942, the hotel became a naval hospital during World War II, where the Navy remodeled the hotel and they included a morgue in the basement.
Oh yeah, it was a morgue
right there.
You guys, this is where it gets interesting. This place was an actual morgue. And we are going to be traveling down to that basement when we go. Do not think that we're not going to for 1 second, please.
And they used to keep bodies down there. They used it as a morgue when this was a hospital.
Well, let's get down there, though, by all means.
The screams of a woman are often heard throughout the hotel.
That would be me.
She is believed to be the chambermaid who was involved in a love triangle and was murdered by one of her lovers.
Here we go again. Here we go again, you guys. That's exactly what we did at the Oxford Hotel when we went there. How come it always has to do with somebody promiscuous? But what better of a person to go and investigate this than a promiscuous individual? That would be me now.
The room in which the woman was believed to have been murdered was a guest room. This room is thought to be 454. Due to the paranormal activity, 454 is now a storage room.
Oh, hell no.
With a padlock on the door.
Ugh.
At the end of the hallway on the 5th floor is room 551. Just across the room is a locked door. This unmarked door is a door to the attic. There have been reports of high EMF energy in this area. Guests and psychics have reported a male spirit that has inhabited this area.
Okay, see, male spirits I can do a little bit more than females. I don't know why female spirits like the Grudge and the Ring and all that kind of stuff freaks me out. Hey, Sally Ann, if you guys are just tuning in, we are... The answer is yes, Iris. Iris, we're going to need a prayer probably after this. If you guys are just tuning in, this is where I'm going to go at the beginning of the year for my next paranormal investigation, which I have not done in quite a while. And I'm excited to because I've been spending a lot of quiet time with God lately, and my intuition has been going off the charts. That's why I want to do a reading for you guys before we leave today. Hello, tattoos. Hello. All right, let's continue.
And there have been reports of strange occurrences in room 551.
Ooh, I got to get that room. It's going to happen.
I'm up here by myself.
Yes, Nicole.
It's a little bit creepier than the other floors.
We will not sleep, Nicole.
On the 6th floor are 2 bell towers. where you will find the Molly Brown Suite,
Excuse
room
me?
661.
Oh, hell no.
Spirit activity has been reported in this room, as well as the other Bell Tower
Oh my
Suite,
goodness. Hold on a
room
minute, you guys.
662.
Hold on just a minute, guys, because I just messaged the woman who's letting us play her video, Colorado Martini. There she is. Hello. Everyone say hello and thank you to Colorado Martini. And Colorado Martini, if you want to call in and let us know if you experienced anything crazy, let me know and I'll drop a link for you. But thank you again for letting me play your video. I plan on going here at the beginning of the year, but thank you so much for letting us play your video.
But the Molly Brown Suite is the most active. This feels really creepy up here. On the third floor, activity seems to be the highest, with guests and staff reporting unexplained knocks on the doors, apparitions, strange smells, sounds, lights turning on and off in the middle of the night, and TVs changing channels.
Oh. Yeah, that's not going to fly with me either. Yes, Molly Brown for the Titanic, Cece. And Cece, hold on one moment. Let's pause again. Molly Brown had they have the Molly Brown house here in Colorado, and it's supposed to be haunted too here in Denver, which is now turned into a museum. So I would love to go there on a live stream. However, I don't really think you can. I don't think they allow that there. And of course, you can't stay overnight or anything like that. So, but this place, I got to get that room 551. I got to get in there. Ooh, sassy.
There in this really narrow hallway, and then there was a sixth floor.
That is the sixth
So
floor.
that's the sixth floor right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really
The one
creepy.
with the balcony there and the balcony there, and it
Yeah.
only goes across there. And there's probably suites.
I don't know, there was just something unsettling up there.
Oh.
So I just came down from the fifth floor, and it was really creepy up there. There was like this turret type room, and the hallways were smaller. It just was really, really creepy. I'm gonna have to come back here and do a better investigation, but yeah, I could really feel something up there.
Ooh. She must be an empath. It looks a lot like the Oxford. Colorado Martini, I don't know if I haven't looked through all of your videos, but I don't know if you've gone to the Oxford. I did a stream on that almost a year ago, live stream the whole night. And it was, we caught some crazy stuff on camera when I was there by myself at the Oxford, which I'll show that video after this one, guys. In the other room, the camera moved and went flat, and I was there completely by myself. And by the way, Colorado Martini, don't be scared about my outfit today. I don't dress like this normally. I just did this on a whim. But yes, I'll show that video afterwards. It was very creepy. You felt uncomfortable on the top floor. Then I got to go to that top floor. I got to do it. Hit up the Oxford. You won't regret it. That music you throw in there just adds that creepy effect. Gives me chills. Ooh, I'm guessing this is a spirit box part, guys.
So, if there's any of y'all deadbeats walking the hallways, want to come up over here and converse with me, I have a tape recorder here and an EF meter. You can make it light up. Please? Pretty please? I got candy.
Such a dork.
When
Bye,
you call me a
Peach.
dork, it went off.
Oh, it agreed.
I think they agreed.
Mr. Martini, is Mr. Martini a dork? Tell me if you think Mr. Martini's a dork.
I like that.
Mono, touch the meter. I don't know if I'm cut out for this ghost hunting stuff. Okay, so does anybody walking the hallways want to come over and talk to us? Come on.
See, that's the way you should approach spirits, though. You should have humor. You should act like yourself, and that. I think that's why when I've gone with Mexi and whenever I do it, and when I do my readings and stuff, because you just have to act natural. So Mr. Martini, is being very natural and adding humor, and I think ghosts like that.
You don't bite. Well, Miss Martini might.
Nobody likes you.
I know. He lit up again.
Oh.
You said that.
Nobody likes him.
Nobody likes me. I'm over talking to my microphone. That would be good. Tell me you don't like me. Come on. Here, I'll even move a little bit in case you don't like me.
He's got cooties, we know.
I think you're afraid of me. See? Ghosts are afraid of me. They like you, though. She's probably moving over towards you. Let me get up and see if it cares.
Oh, that's interesting, April.
You can have my seat now. I'm done with it.
He reminds me of my dad. My dad's like that.
Hey, look, Jay and Gran are already here. Make sure to check out the links in the description. They help support this channel. And thank you so much for coming by. You have no idea how much we appreciate it.
Guys, so that is Colorado Martini is their channel. I post their link in the comments in the chat, and I put it at the very bottom of the description of this video, and then I'll also put it in the comments once this video uploads. But thank you so much, Colorado Martini. I'm looking at their channel, you guys. It looks like they do a lot of stuff, obviously, in Colorado. I don't think all of it is haunted stuff, but let me see. I think it's like historical. So basically their description is this is a place where road trips, adventure, and events come alive. We are on an adventure so we can bring you the world. We explore towns, cities, ghost towns, abandoned buildings, museums, and historic places across the USA. If you cannot decide what to do on your next road trip or vacation, they've created this channel, an adventure itinerary for you. So come along with them as they go on adventures across the USA. They're honored to have been selected as one of the top 30 Colorado YouTubers on the web. They're thrilled to be among universities, new channels, sports teams, and organizations also featured in Colorado Country Life magazine. That is awesome. Congratulations on that. Unless credited on this channel's content, other photos and videos are property of Colorado Martini Publishing, LLC. So yes, you guys check out their channel for sure. Thank you for letting me share that. I'm so excited to go there. I got to get up on that 6th floor. And also, thank you. Really. Thank you, Colorado Martini. I appreciate it. And I love the humor as well. Hey, Ash and Emmy. So guys, I know Loco Mine doesn't want me to read her anymore after last night, right, Loco? I need my fairy cards. So let's do some readings, huh? And then, yes, thank you guys for going over to their channel. I was looking up and I was like, where do I want to go next? And I've always wanted to go to that hotel because I know that there was a morgue and all that kind of stuff there. And I've just been scared to go. And, I don't go with Mexi anymore. So I'm like, I don't want to go completely by myself. I'm scared. So, but I will get it done and it'll be fun. And if I am scared, then you know what? Everything is live when we do it. Nothing's going to be, edited together. That video I did after the Oxford Hotel was edited, but just so I could put together the creepy part of what happened. So, also go to Doc Holliday's grave. Well, you are there. Oh, I'm going to have to remember that. Thank you. I will definitely do that. Yeah, that'll be really interesting. Hopefully the Colorado Martini, how was the signal up there? I know that the hotel probably has Wi-Fi, but on your phone, I have T-Mobile. And so I do everything when we do it. It's live streaming. How is your signal? Thing that we're going to have to worry about if we do something like that. Thank you for subbing to their channel. April, you're up. Kid Curry of Wild Bunch is also buried in some... Ooh, lots of interesting stuff up there. All right, April. Now, Colorado Martini's new here, if anybody's new. First of all, I never did tarot cards before, okay? One live stream, we were just like, you know, because you have to listen to your intuition. Oh, AT&T was spotty. Okay. So we test my intuition, and whatever pops up first is what I say, and then I pull a card to go along with what my intuition says. That's how it works. It's for entertainment purposes only, but let me tell you something. I've gotten so many emails from you guys where you're like, oh my God, that was spot on. The video game one is the best one. Hold on, let me tell that one before I start with you, April. The video game one, somebody I said, what's going on with video games being like indulging in video games or overindulging in it, something. I got an email from someone saying that their husband and them of like 17 years are getting a divorce because video games have ruined their marriage. And I was like, whoa, thank you, Kapal. And you guys do not have to super chat to get a reading, by the way. But I will get to you, Kapal, absolutely. And thank you for that. Okay, April, the first thing that's coming to my mind is underneath my right shoulder blade. I'm getting like some sort of pain, and I feel like it's coming from indigestion, which I can often get if I'm not taking IBS medication or something like that. Have you had your gallbladder checked by any chance? You've got dietary change. This has something to do with your diet. Could be gallbladder, could be something like that. Saying improve your diet and your life will also improve. So if you're feeling that weird pain under your shoulder blade or in your stomach, correct your diet. Try changing your diet around and see what happens. Okay, now? Oh, let's do Angie Marie, and then if Colorado Martini's still here, we will do Colorado Martini. Angie Marie, I'm immediately getting something with like a runny nose, sinuses, itchy, something's going on. Ooh, wow, you're really making my nose itch. Ooh, real bad. So something's going on with allergies with you, and it's saying everything's okay. Okay, so don't worry. It's all working out in a beautiful way, Angie. Okay. Colorado Martini, I'm immediately getting something with like I want to say like a cabin or a fence, someplace where maybe this is like a future place where maybe you went as a kid and it was a special place for you. I'm almost wanting to say that this is connecting with a spirit that's wanting to speak to you. Maybe somebody who lived in the mountains with, it looks like a white, not a picket fence, but like a farm type fence. Oh, it's saying spring. Maybe this is a place that you're going to go visit in the springtime. It's saying your desires fully manifest as the flowers begin to bloom. So unfortunately, whatever you're waiting for, it's going to have to wait until springtime. But I'm seeing, is it like a childhood home or something like that? Possibly. Hold on, let me go through these answers real fast before I continue. Okay, let me scroll back up. Lavender blue. Lavender blue, I'm getting something where you, and remember, testing my intuition is the first thing that pops up, but you are making somebody sick to their stomach. You're worrying somebody. I don't think maybe you're doing this on purpose, but you are aware of it. Whoa. And it's saying your wish is granted. So what you've asked for is coming true, but I almost want to feel like that's confirming that this is a negative thing. Like, are you purposely trying to worry somebody? I'm very curious for the answer to that because it almost feels like maybe is this a game to you? Possibly. I don't want to call you out, Lavender Blue, but what's going on with that? All right, hold on. Let's there. Oh, okay, perfect. Let's scroll down. Okay, Kapal, you're next. Jilly Bear never had a reading. Okay, I will do Jilly Bear after this. Let me see if I had some responses. Hey, Kiki Lowry. No, unless it's my daughter. Are we talking about me? Colorado Martini, we were talking. Oh, this one is for Colorado Martini. This is for the other person that I just pulled for after you. Lavender Blue. I don't see them responding yet. But Lavender Blue, that card was for you in that reading about worrying somebody on purpose. Kapal, I feel like weak. Are you having a problem eating? Possibly. You know, like when you almost get that feeling like you take a vitamin before eating or something and feel weak. Do you feel like that often? Maybe feel like you're not nourishing yourself good enough? You got assertiveness. Saying Stand up for your beliefs and only say yes if you really want to. So going along with that card, maybe this is something that you feel weak standing up for yourself, speaking up for yourself, saying what you want to say to people. Maybe that's a weakness right now that you have. And maybe that's what I'm sensing right now. Okay, now? Okay, and so we're going to pull one for Jilly Bear real fast. Jilly Bear, I'm getting something with definitely with dehydration. And I almost want to say, do you, how do I say this? Do you drink alcohol without hydrating? Or maybe this has to do, you got the sun card. It's saying your son is watched over and protected as he explores his world. Do you drink alcohol and dehydrate yourself? You don't have to answer that question, but that's just, Kapal says I do, damn it. Oh, okay. Hey! I'm on a live stream if you want to come in. Aunt Sally says, hey. She got me treats. She doesn't like to come on camera, guys, but she's gorgeous. You have an emergency doctor's appointment in the morning. Can I get a card? I'm nervous. Okay. I'm getting something with, specifically, I'm seeing pink flowers, almost like that pink flower emoji. You know, the light pink emoji. Is this something that's like a comfort for you or something, Cece? Somebody that's passed on, maybe had a garden, or I'm seeing like pink flowers. However, are you allergic to flowers? Because if this is something to do with medical stuff, maybe. And actually, I'm doing 2 cards for you because this one jumped out. The first one is easy does it. Maybe you're straining yourself and that's why you're going to the doctor. Stop trying so hard to control everything and all the doors will open for you. Does this have something to do with being an hypochondriac? Also, it's saying new career, CC. Your work focus is shifting in a positive, new, and successful direction. Okay. Now let me scroll down. Thanks, Betsy Boop. Let's see. Go down, scroll down, scroll down. Everyone's saying hi, Aunt Sally. Okay, now I need to catch up, guys. Stacy, I already went through the thing. Rewind if you want to. Chris Kane is saying that means death. Oh my God, Stacy says she'll go with me to the hotel. Woo woo! You guys, if you don't know Stacy, she is her and she is it. I always mix up Roman and Rome. She's Roman's wife, right? Or is it? I don't know. But tell him to come too. Response from April. Okay. My doctor said I need dietary changes, and I have felt I have gallbladder issues. Sorry, I was getting my son off the bus. No problem. I'm just catching up. So now let me reset. Okay. Hey, Gulf Coast Mama, I love you. Let me reset. I didn't miss anybody, right? I don't think I missed anyone for a card. So now let's reset. Van, you're next. Van, I'm sensing something with anger or possibly bickering with somebody close to you. I don't know if this is a family member, but like it almost could be like a hidden anger as well. Maybe like you're not expressing it the way that you want to be. You need emotional healing, Van. Okay. It's saying as your heart heals of old emotional pain, you receive new blessings and love. So this could mean that maybe this anger that you're taking out on a loved one that's very close to you comes from something emotional, maybe from the past, something that's been going on that maybe you know that they can take your anger. And that's why you're projecting it in that direction, because there's something inside that you're healing from, and you know that that person can take it. Can you relate with spirit today? Hey, Suzanne. Okay, Sarah wants a card. Ooh, Sarah. This is the weirdest thing I think that's ever popped up in my head. Sarah, I'm getting like a tightness around my area, like maybe where you would wear a bra. And it's going in back all the way my shoulders and stuff. Are you wearing like too tight of something that's like affecting your like pain in your back or your shoulders? Maybe it's a push-up bra or something. I know that's weird. But hey, I got to say what pops up first. Connect with nature. Okay? Let them run free. You're rejuvenated and inspired by spending time outdoors. Let her fly. Let him free. Free ball. Okay. Van says, yes, I swear at her in my sleep. You're welcome, Van. Over the shoulder boulder holder. I'm waiting for them. Oh, let's get Pretty with Pistols. Pretty with Pistols. Ooh, Pretty with Pistols. I'm getting a bad taste in my mouth. I don't want to say this is from smoking or anything like that. This could possibly mean you have a bad taste in your mouth about somebody that you know that you can't trust. Ooh, this is a strong intuition that I'm getting. You have a bad taste in your mouth about somebody, and I think you're absolutely correct. Whoever it is, you also got the daughter card. I don't know if you even have a daughter, but it says the answer to your question involves your daughter. Do you have a bad taste in your mouth about something with a daughter? Do you even have a daughter? Yeah, you'll get your private reading. Sorry about that. Okay, and then I also saw that NorCal girl wanted a reading as well. Let's see. NorCal girl. NorCal girl, I'm seeing like a light at the end of the tunnel for you. Something is going on right now where you feel helpless and you feel like there's not a light, but look up. I feel like you're not looking, like maybe being a little bit of a pessimist about something, NorCal girl. You're being a pessimist. You're looking at the glass as half empty instead of half full. Well, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Okay. Let me pull a card to go along with that. It's saying in springtime. You got the spring card as well. Okay. Your desires fully manifest as the flowers begin to bloom. So you might have to wait a while, but springtime, it's coming. It's coming. That light is at the end of the tunnel and it's coming in the springtime. So hold on. Hey, Lori. Lori, I want to pull a card for you. Lori, I feel like, oh my God, I feel overwhelmed. You're welcome, NorCal girl. I feel overwhelmed. I almost feel like this is with children. Do you have children, grandchildren? You're being overwhelmed. And I feel like this is in a good way and a bad way. It's like exhausting, feeling overwhelmed with like just stuff around you and just being exhausted. You're not a babysitter, are you? It's saying new career. Are you feeling overwhelmed with your career by any chance? Maybe you work with children. It's saying your work focus is shifting in a positive, new, and successful direction. Pretty with Pistols saying grand girl. Okay, maybe that could be it. You're exhausted, Lori? Let's see. I know, I'm so forgetful. You're a nurse. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Let's pull one more card for you, Lori. You got the children card. It's saying you're connecting with children as part of your life's purpose. So maybe you're overwhelmed. Maybe you need a little break from your job. Okay, Van, is overwhelming and exhausting to you. Maybe just take a little bit of a break or something. It's exhausting, you know. I love you, Stormy Night. You know what? I'm going to pull a card for Stormy Night. I'm immediately getting my face is itching. Stormy Night, are you having problems with like breaking out or like a rash on your face or something right now? I'm getting like real itchy face. Oh, it's saying birthday. Maybe you're allergic to something that's going to be at a birthday party or something, but it's saying a significant birthday holds the answers to your questions. Maybe you have something planned on your next birthday that's going to help with whatever. Maybe somebody's going to get you a gift that cleanses your face or whatever, something going on with the itchy face and acne. Hey, Aunt Sally, do you like my look today? She said, oh, what a look. I did not see. Yay, before I left. Gonna get a decoration out. Oh, my aunt's decorating for Christmas time. Oh, you know what? Let's pull a card for Aunt Sally. Aunt Sally, I'm automatically getting something in my neck right here, which is, it actually feels itchy as well. Something like an itchy back of your neck or something. Maybe you slept on your pillow. Maybe something, there's some sort of perfume on your pillow that's making the back. It wasn't meant to look good, Aunt Sally. We were going emo. We're pulling a card. Aunt Sally, you got the assertiveness card, okay? Saying stand up for your beliefs and only say yes if you really want to. So maybe I'm getting that pain in the back of my neck, that itchiness, because you're not holding your head high enough and standing your ground with something. Oh my God, maybe my aunt's going to evict me and she's just too shameful to do it. Stand up for yourself, Aunt Sally. Give me the boot immediately. Okay, Callie Bain, you're next. Hold on, we're changing the lighting to a different color. Let's do red. Ooh, wait, that was multicolored. Let's do this one because it changes colors slowly. Makes sense. Okay. Callie Bain. Callie Bain, I'm getting something with a haircut. Are you debating a big change in your hairstyle? That's what I'm getting. Like it's saying goodbye to the old Kelly, hello to the new. So I'm saying you go for that haircut, okay? You finished one part of your life, and now a new and even better part is beginning. So you go for that big change, Kelly, whatever it is. Is it a haircut? Because that's what I'm feeling it is. Okay? Change it up. Change it up. Go for it. Out with the old, in with the new, Kelly, because you have been going through the same cycle of the same shit for a long time. It's time for a change. You feel me? All right, Roxy, you're up. Okay. Roxy, I'm getting something spiritual, like you're contemplating your spirituality. Okay, something going on with your faith or something that you're waiting for an answer. You're waiting for God to come through or something. Saying easy does it, Roxy. Easy does it. Okay, stop trying so hard to control everything and all the doors will open for you. This is something that you're not waiting on God, Roxy. You're waiting on yourself. Okay, so Roxy, you got your shit together, Roxy. Get your shit together, Roxy. And all things will come together because this is on you. This isn't on God, Roxy. You feel me? You feeling the spirit today, Roxy? You feeling the spirit today? Okay. Yes, Beach. Beach, please, is next. Okay, Kelly says, yes, I need a change. Get her done. Okay, get her done. Beach, please. I'm getting something with a strain. Have you strained yourself? I almost want to say physically, rearranging something, lifting a heavy box. I'm getting something with strain and heavy. Okay, you got spiritual teacher, Beach, please. Okay, it says, your life purpose involves teaching others about healing and spirituality. Okay, but something with strain. Maybe you've strained yourself doing that. Maybe you've done it too much and you need a little bit of a break. Okay, now. No, Emu, this is my my ring light. It just has colors on it that I never turn the colors on. Let's do Emu, by the way. Emu, I'm automatically getting a feeling of sickness from head to toe. Sick, weak. Oh, shoveling snow. Sick, weak, and just sick. Are you sick? It's saying everything's okay, though. Okay. Are you feeling like crap? Everything's okay. Don't worry. It's all working out in a beautiful way, Emu. Get some rest. God, I feel like Emu's tired and feels like shit. Okay. God, you made my nose run too. Wow. Robbie's too beautiful to put all this black on his face on a regular. Yeah, this was just really because I just didn't want you to see what I look like today. So I covered up. Okay. And I went emu on your asses. I agree, Lori. My aunt is a wonderful person. Okay. So before I go and get my errands done, I want to show you guys. So we looked at the haunted hotel. Hold on a minute. Where is it at? Haunted. Okay. So this is what happened in, here we go. Let me rewind. If you guys didn't see, this is just a clip that I put together, but you can go back to the actual live stream. Okay. Oh, spot on, Dan. You can go back to the actual live stream and see what happened when I went to this hotel. I just clipped what happened. This was when I was there by myself and the camera started moving in the other room. So, and this scared the hell out of me. So this is on my channel. I titled it My Haunted Experience in Room 320 at the Oxford Hotel in Denver. You can watch the full live stream, which is like 11 hours. It's really long because Mexi showed up, Sandra. We did a bunch of stuff that night. It was all live the entire time. But this is a little clip of what happened, and it was terrifying. I checked into the Oxford Hotel February 22nd, 2021 for a paranormal investigation. I rented room 320, which is reported to be haunted by Florence Montague/Richardson. I was live streaming when I first checked in and had to set up different cameras since the suite had 2 separate rooms. I was alone for the first several hours of my stay, and this is what happened. Do you guys see? Keep an eye on that light on that TV in the room because it's freaking me out.
Look at the camera.
Hey, Marissa. Hey, Smokey.
That was a cell phone
Let's
camera.
See. You heard a guys. You did not hear a woman, did you? I'm trying to put the thank you zero filter. No, we're about to do the two. What the fuck? Oh my god! Oh my god!
Scary shit.
What the fuck is it? Oh my god. I'm trying to get my shit set up in that camera. My phone. Do you guys see a white light? Look at that.
So this is Florence. This is who died in that room. Killed in Denver. That was one of the newspaper articles saying what had happened. September 9th. I think of like 1898, something like that. Motive for the shooting is not known, but she was the mistress. She was about 24 years old, addicted to morphine. She shot Lawrence, or W.H. Lawrence of Cleveland, Ohio. Then she shot herself. And this is just some clips from the live stream from when like Sandra showed up and Mexi and them. So it was February of this year. And darling Nikki called in. So yeah, if you have time and want to check out a really cool live stream, that was a really fun live stream. I can't wait either, Sheila. So it's probably going to be maybe February again. Maybe I'll do it on the anniversary of the Oxford Hotel, but that's not till February 22nd. I kind of want to do it sooner than that, but we'll see. We will see. I'm so excited for that. Let me see. I'm going to pull a group card before we go, and then hold on one second because I did see that they still are. No. Okay. So let me pull a group card, and then I'm going to go wash this off my face. Yeah, it was fun doing it with Mexi. Ashley. Okay, group card. We're going to do a healing group card. This is for the entire group that's listening, and if you're listening on replay, okay? Hey, Spooky History with Megs. All right, let's see. This is for everyone. Saying, observe your attitude. I think everybody can take from that. Right? It is saying today's lesson, determine whether you spend most of your energy in a positive or a negative frame of mind. Do you have to remind yourself to be positive, or are you naturally that way? Your goal is to become mindful of whether you're unconsciously positively or negative, which I think we can take from that a lot. That's actually a really good card. Hey, Chantel. Oh, you're in Denver. Oh, you're just traveling here, Chantel? I'm running errands today. Email me. Maybe we could grab coffee. But I've been talking about that a lot. And see, Locomai, this is a good card. And Locomai and I talk really often. And I've been talking about focusing on positive things more than negative. Like, are you listening to sad music all the time? Are you watching negative stuff? Are you watching dramatic stuff all the time? Are you investing your time into stuff that's really pointless? You know? And like I've said before, you know, on my channel, I've been open about being negative and stuff, and it's bitten me in the ass, and it tends to do that with a lot of people. Even if you don't have a YouTube channel, or maybe in your life, are you giving your time to dramatic streams? Are you giving your time to look, there's so many things. I've been listening to a lot of Joyce Meyer lately. And if you've noticed, I have not been in a lot of live streams in the chats. And some people are like, are you okay? Are you, well, I'm trying to spend my time being positive, and I have a lot of friends on here. But even if you're my friend and you're doing like a dramatic live stream or something, you're making fun of people doing stuff like that, I don't want to be a part of it because it's gotten me in trouble. No, I didn't know the Glares channel was gone, Summer. Let me look. It's gotten me in trouble. It's made me stressed out, and I don't care to be a part of it. And I don't care how much attention people are getting for drama or whatever. I don't. It's not important to me, and I don't want to be a part of negative energy. So if you're doing a positive live stream and I come in and say hello and I stick around, that means that it's a positive place to hang out, and I'm going to stay there. If I come in and you're being dramatic and stuff, yeah, I've been dramatic in the past, so I have no right to judge, but I'm not going to stay in your chat. I don't want to be a part of it. If you're my friend and you're having problems, reach out to me privately and I'll comfort you and you can vent to me there, but I'm not going to be a part of your live streams if you're being dramatic, and especially if you're making fun of people, their physical appearance and shit, because I've done that when I've been mad at people and it's not okay. Okay. Hey, Mia. Oh, Mia, you're so adorable. You remind me of my niece, Haley. Mia, just grown up. I love you. You're always sweet. Hold on. Let me take a look at the glare. The glare. The glare. Oh. Huh. Yeah, the glare's channel is gone, guys. I don't know where it went. I have no idea. Also, Miss Fucking Wonderful, her channel is gone as well. Channels. She had 3. I don't know what the third one was called, but 2 of them are gone. Hold on, let me see if she's still gone. Anybody know what happened with Miss Fucking Wonderful? Really, Mia, no, I really do adore you, and I love your Smeal videos. I haven't seen one in a while. I haven't seen you post one in a while, but I love them. He is okay, but taking some time off. Okay, yeah, Locomai is a wrench for the glare. So okay, that's good to know. Sheila, you're sweet. Yep, Miss Fucking Wonderful is still gone. Anybody, because somebody said one of her channels is still there. Does anybody know which one that is? April, then YouTube takes some money, I think. Oh, when you're monetized? Look at that. My aunt, I'm a handyman sometimes, and I get proud when I do handy stuff around the house. Like learn to change the filter in the heater, huh, Aunt Sally? And I'm strong. She needs me to lift stuff because I'm strong. Oh, okay, Aunt Sally, let me know. I can help. Do I have to go outside to carry anything? Look like a macho goth man carrying stuff outside. Who's Miss Fucking Wonderful? Well, in my personal opinion, I love her. Her name's Katie, and she had quite the following on here, I think. How many followers did she have? Like, is it 100,000? Or I don't know. And I mean, basically, she's like a reality TV. Oh, okay, Ashley, I get it. No, you don't have to do it through. If you guys donated through Super Chat, to be honest, 100% transparent with you, I truly am an idiot when it comes to math, and I wouldn't know what to apply to my legal fund because the percentages and stuff they take out. So you don't have to do that, but thank you, because I don't want to get in trouble for mishandling money. You know what I'm saying? And not being transparent with you guys, letting you know like who my lawyer is, where the money's going and stuff like that. Cause I would never want to hide any of that from you guys. And you don't need to, especially if you guys donated. You guys have donated. Listen, you guys have donated. Let me take a look. $3,206 to my legal fund. You guys did that. Not me. I didn't do that. You did. And so then I was, strapped because I had like a time limit with my lawyers, so I paid the remaining 2,000 on my credit card. So this is still open, the legal fund. So what's going to happen is once I hit 5,000, if that happens, I will show you guys that I'm paying that remaining 2,000 to my credit card company that I used my credit card for. So I'm not going to just be like, oh yeah, it disappeared. I paid it with my credit card. Now the rest of the 2,000 I'm just going to keep for myself. That's not going to happen. I'm going to show you exactly where it's going. I promise. So, oh, you hate PayPal? Yeah, I've had some issues with PayPal in the past, but does anyone in here do readings or charts? I'm in need of some advice. Here, I'll pull a card for you real fast. I'll actually do an angel card for you. Bechdel Real. Now, Bechdel Real, I'm getting something real painful in my chest. It's going through my back, like radiating through my back, though, with my intuition. Is this something health-wise going on? I almost feel like this is with somebody else and not with you. It's saying giving and receiving, Bechdel Real. Okay? So the entire universe operates in cycles similar to your inhalations and exhalations. So when you only exhale, okay, and you only give to somebody, Bechdel Real, or only inhale, which is receive, you become out of rhythm with the universe. So, for optimal health, energy, and replenishment, balance each inhalation of your life with an exhalation. Give a little, get a little. You give a little, you get a little. So maybe Bechdel Real, are you taking care of somebody who's having health problems or something, and you feel like maybe you're giving too much and it's sucking the life out of you or something? You're only giving, or maybe you're only receiving. So you need to balance that. Give a little, get a little. If you have a friendship where you feel like you're putting your all into it, Beck, you need to see if they're going to give back to you, or else maybe it's not the right friendship or a relationship or a job. Okay. Balance is what the universe is telling you today, Beck. Okay. Can you relate with spirit today? Huh? You're welcome. Okay, where were we? They screwed you over, but you're ready to re-sign up and close it again after. Oh, well, and you guys don't have to do that. I mean, obviously, there were a lot of people saying, oh, it's Christmas time and blah, blah, blah. Look, if I have to pay it off on my credit card eventually, I will. But I appreciate the help that you guys gave me already. I really do. So thank you for that. And it's for a good cause. It's, I can tell you probably everything after the end of the month of what's going on, but legally I can't say what's going on. I can't. But I can tell you that I'll have probably answers by the end of the month of what's going on. And my mission is peace, truth, and justice. That's what my mission is. Okay. And that's what I've been trying to live by. That's why I said, if you're having a dramatic live stream or something, I don't want to be a part of it, because I think that's truly how I've gotten into the predicament where I'm at right now. No, actually, I've gotten in the predicament I'm in right now by trying not to be involved with people's bullshit. And then people get mad, or people get mad if you're in someone's live stream. And then they pretend like they're not going to. Oh, you could go wherever you want to, but then you go and talk to somebody, okay? Or you make nice, or just for your own peace of mind, you make peace with somebody, and then somebody else gets mad. Oh, I saw you made peace with them. Well, they're still doing this to me, and blah, 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 blah. Guess what? Fix your own shit. You're all adults, okay? I got my own fucking problems. You feel me? My God. And that's what I mean. And I felt really good. First of all, you guys already know, by going into live streams every day, and then let's say we've been on here for an hour, right? Let's say you've been hanging out in my live stream for a whole fucking hour, and then you've got shit to do. You've got to go run errands, or you got to do this, and you've been so engaged typing in the chat the whole time, and then you see somebody else goes live, and then you're spending all your whole time in someone's chat. Then you catch yourself and it's 8 p.m. and you're like, holy shit, I didn't do anything with my day. Okay, so stop wasting your time in live streams that are going to be bad for you. That's what I've learned. That's what I am learning to do. And even if it's a positive one, you got shit to do, put your priorities first. Hey, Ems. Ems, if you're worried about the look, just go to the beginning of the live stream. Go to the beginning. You'll get it. Okay. I just found out that my mother is Liza Minnelli and my father is Marilyn Manson. Okay, so I thought I would pay tribute with my outfit. I love you, Lokamai. You're the best. You're amazing. And everyone pray for Lokamai because she's getting some crazy storms right now. Crazy storms. Okay. You already bought all the Christmas presents in October and you just got a new vehicle so you can get back to working. You put an extra. Angie, you're amazing. Angie, where's that recording you were talking about, by the way? Yeah, Ems. Just in time for Christmas. I did my ancestry.com and I found out that Liza Minnelli has been hanging on my family tree like a monkey for a long fucking time. Is that cool? You're traveling back home, so you'll be listening. Okay, drive safely, Ems. Drive safely. You disappeared. You're taking a call. That's okay. We're about to get off anyways. We're just shooting the shit before we go. But hit a 1. Do you guys waste your time in live streams? Huh? I know I have. And look, that's why I always say I do not. You may have a different opinion on gossip and like say, oh, because when I have my own problems, I do gossip, so to speak, or run my mouth or rant. But I don't care about other people's gossip. Listen, if you're my friend, I care if you're hurting. I care about your problems, but I don't care to involve myself in it, especially by gossiping along with you. Because 9 times out of 10, see, once, 9 times out of 10, okay, 10 times out of 10, I'm an optimist. 9 times out of 10, I'm going to, if you tell me, let's say that Lokamai is fighting with Beck Del Real, okay, and I adore both of them. Let's say that they get into a fight and both of them, and they come venting to me, or maybe they go in a live stream and they're talking about it. Okay. All right. Well, that puts me in a weird predicament because I like both of them. Okay. So I'm not going to choose. And 9 times out of 10, I'm going to be optimistic that they'll work it out. So then that helps me be like, oh, I don't need to choose a side because eventually they'll work it out. Let's say that I don't do that. And let's say that I choose to go with Beck Del Real. Be like, all right, well, Beck Del Real has said more terrible things about Lokamai, so I'm just going to go with Beck Del Real because that's what my heart's telling me to do. And one of them's telling me I need to choose sides. So I'm just going to choose Beck and go and be safe. Now, let's cut to a week later, and now Lokamai and Beck Del Real have made peace with each other and made up. Oh, well, shit. Well, now that makes me feel uncomfortable because I've already chose Beck's side. So now I'm going to feel really weird when Lokamai comes around, or I'm going to have to make peace with her when she never did anything to me to begin with. Am I coming in loud and clear? My God. Sorry, Lokamai. I'll choose you next time. Hey, misdemeanor. Do you get what I'm saying? So there's no, and look, I put people in a predicament before where I've been like, how dare you go into that live stream or do this? But that's something that over time I've learned to accept. And I've grown in that area to be like, oh, everybody has their own opinions of people. Everybody has their own experience, and you have to accept that. If you're making somebody feel shitty for making peace with somebody, then you're the fucking problem. Because that means that you're against peace. And just because you can't make peace with somebody does not mean that somebody else can't. And that's something I've learned over time on my time on YouTube. Okay now? I have to log off now, but call me later. Oh, okay. I will. I have to make a phone call before I get in the shower, and then I'll call you when I'm running errands. You wish you could change a pessimist? Well, ain't nothing to it but to do it. You can change at any moment in time. It's all about making the choice. You feel me? Me too. Spooky history with Megs. Peace is the right route to go. But a lot of people don't choose peace because it's not the popular thing to do. Because drama is exciting to people, especially if you're on YouTube. It becomes exciting to people. And it stimulates their brain or their mind because it's some sort of excitement. And it's bullshit, in my personal opinion. Really well put. That's why I hate people making others choose. Anger and all is hard to deal with daily. That is why I try to be an optimist. And you are, because I remember very clearly when, because Lokamai is a wrench for the glare and me. And when I had my problems with Will, I was like, yeah, I caught myself trying to convince Lokamai, like, he's mean or he's bad or whatever, just because my own experience with which he's not terrible. I was going through a rough time. And Lokomai stood her ground, neutral, and said, I understand where you're coming from, but this is why I do this, and this is why I like him. And you have to accept that. You can't force somebody. And in a way, I felt like I was almost forcing her to like choose. Even though I didn't say it with my mouth, my actions were speaking louder than my words. And she knows exactly what I'm talking about. I ain't got time for drama. I got kids who are drama queens. See, I don't have kids, but I don't. I'm a naturally happy person, and I do not like arguing with anybody. Which, by the way, hold on. We'll just go ahead and drop the link if anybody wants to call in before we leave. I feel like people, if you need to get anything off your chest about feeling stuck or put in the middle, or you have anything to include in that, I want to hear what you have to say about it, huh? So there's the link. You have enough drama in your real life. You don't want to hear about other people's drama. No, I mean, I do. Like, look, if I watch a TV show or a drama series like Bad Girls Club, I do like watching once in a while. You know, it gets your mind off things, you know, but I think we all know here on YouTube, people, you're not getting paid to be dramatic unless, you know, you're getting a lot of views from doing it and getting paid. But you're not doing it as a career. Nobody's forcing you to come on here and do it. You're choosing to do it yourself because you know it brings attention. Okay. You feel like you've been slacking. Oh, don't you dare. No. You're supporting just by being here and being a fantastic human being. Angie is so good at being positive, except when it comes to their self. Ooh, that's deep. That's something that, see, you could take and learn from all that positivity that's going somewhere else and apply it towards yourself, because maybe you're giving too much positivity outward instead of giving it inward. And the only way to build up more positivity, to put it outward, is to build it up inward. Feel me? You feel me? Lokomai says, but you did not make me choose, and I appreciated that. I love our friendship now as it has grown based on all that. Well, yeah, but it's like, I don't know. I think here on YouTube, something, well, no, I do know that I've learned this, is you can see and hear everything. So you can see when people are talking bad about you. You can see when your friends, okay? Look, if you're one of those people that tends to get jealous or whatever, you can literally see it with your eyes. You know, when you're like, okay, talk to that person, hang out with them, just don't tell me about it. I don't want to hear about it. Well, here on YouTube, you do see it with your own eyes. Maybe somebody's done you really wrong and they've done that only to you and not to one of your friends. And then you catch one of your friends over in their live streams. You can physically see that. And then to a degree, it does hurt, because it's like, oh my God, they're supporting that person that's mean to me or whatever. How could they do that? But they're not seeing it like that, you know, because they see it in a really different light, because that person didn't do anything. And so it tends to like hurt you. Hold on, Ashley, let me put this up on the screen real fast to make sure it's you. Hello? Hello? Ashley? Ashley? I know that's local.
I'm here. Sorry. I
Oh,
had
you scared me.
nobody else was coming up, so I was like, "Oh, why not?" No, because
Well,
I had
Lokomai's here
YouTube on
too.
in the
I saw her.
background, like on my phone. Oh, hi.
We both
Oh.
popped up at the same time. How's that?
Yeah, I can't
You
put
did.
my camera on today. No, it can't happen. Not today.
It's okay. Can you at least change your avatar to our wedding photo, to where we look like Chris and Nicole?
Ooh.
Chris
Oh,
Watson,
yeah.
Nicole.
How do I do that? I thought, it's my YouTube picture. How come it's not doing that? How do I do it?
On StreamYard, you hit your avatar, right? And then
Okay.
it'll say change avatar or whatever.
Edit audio avatar.
Yep, that's
Okay,
it.
hold on. And hit the add button. What does it say?
Bullshit,
You have to log in. How come it's not letting me? Hold on.
I don't know.
I'm bad at this.
Yeah, it
Hold
looks
on.
like something's changing now.
Now you're a little blank stick
Yeah,
figure.
you're a blank little avatar.
When
I
I
know
go
Now
to
you
hit
have your-
add, it says you have to log in or sign up for free uploads.
There's
But I
your
am
son.
logged in.
Mommy.
Avery, hold on,
Aw.
babe. So hold on. Look who it is. Who's that? Is that the guy who hurts his leg? Say hi,
Hey!
Robbie.
The guy who hurts his
Yeah,
leg.
say hi, Robbie. Hi, Lokomai.
Hi.
Hi.
That's funny. That's funny because a lot of people tell me, they're like, my kids watch long enough just for you to hit your leg in the beginning of your stream, and then I don't let them watch any further. I'm like, good for you.
Yes,
She
exactly.
literally, every time she hears it, she runs directly to the TV.
Oh my gosh.
That's
that is
awesome.
It's her favorite thing.
That is so cute. I've tried to remember what. Yes, I know. Everyone's got to hear you. Thank you, my cutie. Thank you. And so, yeah, what was happening at that time? I've still never been able to find that video.
Which one?
Where you hurt your leg?
Oh my God. That's I was going crazy about like trolls. And then I was like, I win, because I don't know why I was saying I win, and I was spinning in my chair, and I actually really did hit my leg, and it really did hurt. But I was like, I gotta put that in my intro.
That was
I remember being there for that live. It was funny.
Oh,
Mhm.
Funny,
yeah,
funny,
that was
funny.
classic. Oh my gosh.
No, but Lokamai, you've like, even with your channel, you've got the shit end of some drama of other channels, and you're not dramatic at all. And Lokamai has got, like, you get weird people coming over, weird comments, you get trolls and stuff like that just from simply being friends with people. It's bullshit.
No, it definitely does happen. I've tried hard because I don't want to become, that's not who I am. I'm not about drama, or, I mean, even when there's someone I don't like, I still care about them deep down. And that's why I have a hard time watching. When I see drama going on, even Robbie, back in times when, okay, you get dramatic on things, it was hard to sit here and be part of it. Okay, even though I try not to react to it, it was hard to not do anything about it. Because I
don't have a channel. So when you're a sub even and you feel like you're in there and they're being dramatic, you want to stay there to support, even though it affects you yourself. Like, I've never really felt like that here, but there are other channels when you're in them and all of this hate is going on and yelling and screaming. Like, I was just talking to Robbie about this last night. It actually affects us in our real lives. And then you feel like if you step away, then you're not supporting them.
Right. And I think back when, first of all, Sky Maiden, we are doing great. We're kind of got a little drizzle and a pretty heavy wind right now, but we've
Streets
been
aren't flooded yet.
Oh my gosh. It's been oh my gosh. It's been crazy, the flooding going on. My brother had like that much water in his driveway yesterday. So, but we're good. The flash flood warning is gone. So now it's just getting through the rest of it. But yes.
Holy shit. Helen Vera's laptop just exploded with flames and all. Glad I wasn't awake. Or glad I was awake. I was able to put the fire out before. Holy shit.
I have never heard of that happening.
That happened to my son's laptop. It started smoking from the battery port.
Oh my God. You know what? That's all the drama coming out of YouTube through your laptop. Yeah. I'm glad you're awake too.
What it does to us inside, it does to your computer. Yes, warning, warning. Oh my
yeah, see,
God.
Ems knows, because Ems also, I don't even think she posts on her channel anymore, but she would go on her channel and stuff. And when you catch yourself, because I watched Ems from the very beginning until like when drama exploded, and you go on and you talk about whatever, just like today's like random stuff, you go on, you talk about, and then you catch yourself every single day coming on, and every day people had to remind me, they're like, you've become a drama channel. You need to shut up and you need to get back, because people aren't like, they like happy, bubbly Robbie. They don't like when I'm sitting here cussing. And it's every stream. So when you catch on every single stream, someone's going on daily and they've got another problem and another problem and another problem and another problem. It's like, enough with the fucking bullshit already. Exactly. It's annoying.
Exactly. Well,
I like a good Robbie rant sometimes. I'm not.
Well, yeah, I mean, those are always fun, but not every single day.
Exactly. No. Well, I've actually told a friend of mine that please be that voice in my ear, because I know there's going to be times people talk about you and you want to react. And you know what? You should be able to stand up for yourself, but it's how you go about doing it. Okay, there is a way you can do it. And there's a way that becomes drama rather than just standing up for yourself. And I've told them, let me know. If you ever see me crossing that line, whether it's about myself or someone else, please let me know, because I need to know. Because I can't see what I'm doing as easily as I can see what other people do. So, yeah.
It definitely messes with your head. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, even if you're watching it, because not only do I come on my channel, but I watch a lot of YouTube. I don't watch TV. So it affects me, like you were saying, Ashley. It affects me just watching other people be stressed out, even if you have no idea what they're talking about. And the
Yep.
majority of the time, I don't know what they're talking about. And here's where the problem comes in. If you're friends with other creators and stuff, they expect you to know, just like I expected Lokomai. You should know why I don't like the glare and blah, 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 blah. She didn't fucking know or care. She don't give a shit.
I didn't even know half the names. I didn't even know half the names of people. Because a lot of this stuff is happening from a year ago or something, which was before I was even part of the community.
Yeah. And you know what?
So,
There's been people that have gone to my hate channels like during a live stream where that channel's not even talking about me. And I've seen someone over there and I'm like, dude, you know that this channel drags me all the time. They're like, I had no idea. I'm sorry. And I'm like, and they don't even have to be sorry. That's what you have to learn to accept. Like, people are going to watch that's almost like telling somebody, don't watch that TV show, because it's watching stuff.
You're gonna want it. Yeah.
Well, that's even like me. Like, I only came on YouTube, what was it? Like, not even a year ago. And Mexi was the first one I found. Then I found Robbie, and then I found Natasha. So I don't know of any other channels. So, like, if nobody that I know is on, I just hit the live button, and I'll kind of just like go into the stream. So, you don't ever really know.
No.
Right. Exactly.
Misdemeanor Ashley doesn't post anything on her channel, do you, Ashley?
No, I don't have a channel. Oh my God, no.
In fact, I just went there to find out. I was like, wait, does she have a channel that I don't recognize?
No, I don't have a channel because I don't have that thick of a skin. And I mean, I can take it, but at the same time, like, I'll end up just flipping out on people because I'm one of those people who have a hard time directing my anger where it belongs.
Yeah.
And I'll let it bleed on everybody. So and let's just be honest, I have nothing interesting to say. I go to work and come home.
But you do, though.
Everyone does. Yeah.
I always have good conversations with Ashley. Always.
Yeah. I mean, we have stuff to talk about, but for me to like go on a channel and like start talking about something, I mean, nobody wants to hear about none of that.
You would do.
You guys want to have hour-long conversations about my crazy ex right now? Right now, he's going to be getting arrested today for sending death threats over the internet.
Oh my God.
Oh
yeah.
And you're saying you have nothing to talk about. Girl.
Right? What? It was posted on Facebook. We have a group on our Facebook. It's called Creeper Spotters. And he was posted on there, and I happened to just come across it and recognize the behavior, and sure enough, it was him. It's crazy. He was saying like, bitch, I'm gonna kill you and all this other stuff. So he's being reported to the police today. So by sometime today, he'll be arrested for it. And then at the end of the day, it all comes back to me. Like I take like it all for all his mess ups.
Oh
my
wow.
God.
Yeah.
That's a lot to have on you right there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a crazy mess. I've kept him from my daughter. It's been 6 months now. He hasn't seen her. I won't let him have contact because he's mentally fucked. I'm not doing that to my kid.
Yeah, good for you. Good for you for standing up for her. Wow.
Oh yeah.
See, that's like real drama. Like that's stuff that's important to talk about, not like, oh my God, this channel's talking about me and that's
And that's exactly why when you go on other channels and you have your real life stuff that is like very serious and you're listening to all these other people, you're just like, like it heightens my anxiety so much more.
Yeah. And you got enough in your life to begin with that you're trying to balance out.
Well, it does get your mind off stuff, but I get it. It does heighten your anxiety because it not only that, but it heightens your anxiety because you become a part of it just by supporting a channel, being a friend with the channel. They automatically expect that you're going to go to bat and like do everything that they say, like do this because this person's mean. And that's why I've caught myself in that position with Lokomai. Even like, I can't do that to people. I can't tell you, Ashley, nobody who to talk to or whatever, because I am an optimist and eventually I'll probably make up with those people. So that's going to put you in a real uncomfortable spot when I do that. And you're like, now what do? I'm a follower now? Because that's what it makes you as a follower.
Well, and that's what
Well,
gets
you do get
confusing.
invested though. Like I get invested in everything. Like there was an incident where someone was talking, and I messaged you right away, and I was so angry. I think I was more mad than you were.
Yeah.
So I get like heavily invested in it. So and then that's why I was saying to you last night, like I think I just might need to like step away, because it does get my mind off my stuff, but then it has me worrying about everything else. And like I said, if you step away from that, you kind of feel like you're not supporting them. You know what I mean?
Right.
Well,
Right.
yeah, but you know what? The best type of support is when people have been really blunt and honest with me. Like this morning, I won't say what it was, but Kelly, the advocate, sent me a message. She was watching a live stream that she thought was new. And she was sending me really motherly, like blunt advice about it. And she thought I did the live stream like last night because it was like something that she disagreed with. And she was honest and loving about it. And lots of my friends they do that, you know? So it's best just to be like, look, I care about you. I care about what you're going through and stuff. I don't want to get involved. I hope you can work it out, but what can I do in the meantime? You know, and what I always do to people, and I offer, and this is how you could tell if you need to be friends with somebody or not. I have offered people, hey, you know, you're coming to me, they're coming to me. How about I just mediate privately or do this? And one of them says, no, I don't want to do that. Or, well, then you don't want to fix the problem. You're the fucking problem then, dude.
That tells you a lot right there. Well,
Yep.
I know it gets to the point, especially when you're watching channels and all, it's hard to keep track. I'll be honest. Like right now, Sky Maiden. And you get to this point where you can't track, okay, who's friends with who right now? And do I talk to this person? Do I talk to that person? Whatever. In the end, you have to truly just listen to your heart. Look at the patterns of what's going on. If you feel down deep that something just does not feel right, walk out for a while. There are some channels I will be in on some days, and other days I'm just like, I just don't feel comfortable being here right now. This is not who I am, but I will be back when it is more of who I am again. And that's fine to do. So, yeah.
Well, according to other people, sometimes it's not. And that's when you have to be like, okay, well, and you also see like other people they can tend to be very selfish. And when they're going through shit, you know, you're there for them or whatever, but like your shit is like non-existent to them, you know?
Right.
And lots of people, like I get busy. You help me with my emails for crying out loud on here, Lokamai. But at the same time, my shit's my own problem, you know, and I have to deal with that. And so if I'm fighting with like M's coffee combo, I can't just automatically assume Lokamai, who doesn't know her from Adam, is just going to take my side just because she's my friend. Maybe Lokamai will be like, well, you're kind of being an asshole, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Work it out.
Well,
and Lokamai says it in a very polite way. She'll be like, maybe. She does.
I have a way of doing that. But yeah, no, you have to look at things, because that's the other side I think important for all of us on YouTube to do. You can be friends with someone, but don't just take what your friend says as the gospel truth. Because everyone has their own view of something. It's like what you hear. There's usually two sides to a story, and the truth is somewhere in between. Yeah. You've got to really look at everything. And then, like I said, you're looking at the patterns. You're looking at what your gut is saying to you. And then you make the decisions. And many times, yes, your heart is going to probably want to be close to your friend. But at the same time, if your friend's doing something wrong, you're going to kind of let them know.
Yep.
Hey, because that's what friends do. In the end, that's what friends do.
Yeah. And I think it's important. Like Ems is saying, she's dealing that with a friend where when she needs them, they're not there, but she's there for them. It's one-sided. I think you should tell them that, like in whatever way you feel comfortable doing it, be like, or if you feel like telling them that is going to make a problem for them, then there's your answer already. You know, if they're not going to listen to your, like how you feel, you should tell them. Like, dude, I really feel like I'm there when you're venting and you're not. And, you know, some people, like there are some times where even with you, Lokamai, or my aunt or anybody, I'll feel like I talk too much because I do. And then I'm like, oh, I just got done like ranting about my problems, or I catch myself talking about my problems all the time. I'm like, how are you doing? You know, you have to stop and be like, okay, enough about me. How are you doing?
Well, you've said to me before, okay, oh, you're always there for me when I need you, but I feel like I'm not there for you. And I'm like, no, you are there for me. Yes, sometimes actually realizing you're there because I come to you and I'm like, oh gosh, this is really upsetting me right now. Other times it's just by being there, okay, on a live when I'm having a rough day and I just need to refocus myself. You're there and bring a smile to my face or things like that. But that's what showed me, because I'm the same way as, okay, who was a few seconds ago saying that, okay, Ems was saying, I have a lot of people that I know who are not there. I try to be there for them. And the moment I say something, it's ignored completely.
Yeah.
And it hurts when you see that because you really think that person is a friend. But you just have to either, like Robbie said, you tell them and you realize, okay, are they really the friend that you thought they were? Okay. Or you just know automatically and you move
normally
forward on
do.
that.
Goes
Yeah,
back
you
to
know.
intuition.
You
You
know.
know.
Yeah, exactly.
And everybody knows that here on YouTube, we learn that a lot. There's been a lot of times where they'll be like, oh, you know, this creator's going through friends left and right, so they must be a bad person or this. I've gone through a lot of friends on here, but that's because I filter them out. You know, listen, when you meet a lot of people, I've met thousands of friends on here, literally. Okay. So that raises the chances of me meeting a bunch of assholes as well.
Yes. Yes.
So of course I'm going to filter out you're going to come across a bunch of bad apples. What happens when you're picking through a little basket of apples? Maybe you're going to come across one bad one. Well, when you're going through gallons of apples, you're going to have a shit ton of nasty ass ones.
Exactly. It's interesting you said that, because I've actually had that pop up in my mind before when I've heard people say that about you or other people. I'm like, hey, you're talking the internet. We're not talking like your local group of friends that is like 10 people or something like that. You're talking thousands of people in reality. Okay. And the bigger you get, the more you have. So.
Well, you just up your chances of, you know, it's just like I always go back to what Joyce Meyer says. No matter how many people are in your life at a time, normally I think it's like 13% of those people, they're not going to like you no matter what you do. You can't do anything about it. So it's the same as when you're meeting tons of new people. And that's what we all do on here, is we meet new people consistently. Not every person you meet is meant to stay talking to you, you know?
Yeah. And yet you can either hide from them. I know I've had talks with my mom and she's like, I don't know why you're doing this, because there's some people that I see you're already been hurt by and all that. And you know that's hard on you. And I'm like, yeah, but you know what? If I don't risk being hurt, I don't create the amazing friendships I've also developed.
Yeah.
So you've got to take that risk. And yes, it's going to increase the chance that you do have fights with people and all. But on the other hand, look at the friends and the community that is here. It's awesome. And sorry,
yeah, that's why, like,
dog.
And I don't like to name names, but I know, you know, the close ones, and then, you know, like the acquaintances, and then, you know ones that maybe you're not sure of and all sorts of stuff. But like, I can tell you, like, Cantina is where it's at. I just told Ashley about Cantina the other day.
Yeah. Cantina is, it's funny because, yeah. Oh, you got to come join us, girl. You definitely got it.
Friday nights.
You guys usually do it late though, don't you? Is it usually late? Because I'm not old, but I act old. I'm usually in bed really early. Robbie kept me up to like 1:40 in the morning last night, and I'm suffering all day.
You know, it starts at 6. Sorry, I've got a very noisy dog right now. It usually starts at 6 o'clock Hawaii time, which is 8 o'clock Pacific time.
Okay, well, Robbie, am I 3 hours ahead of you or behind you? I think I'm ahead of you 3 hours.
I think
right?
you're 2 hours. Right now it's 3 o'clock PM here. I think you're 2
it's
hours
5.
ahead.
Are you on the East Coast?
I don't know. I'm in Canada. I don't know none of that.
Oh, got it. So, got it. Yeah, that makes it a little harder. And so, yeah, if you're 3, then it'd be 5 total. So 6, it would be 11 o'clock your time.
Yes. Yeah. Well, yeah, sometimes I'm awake, but mostly I'm not. But we'll see. I will try to make it a point to get in there.
You know, yeah, I might try to do some earlier ones. A lot of people are wanting to join. But what's funny is the channel is something else, but it's Cantina. Yeah, we've got the Missing Mondays and we've got the mental health stuff, but Cantina is the community. And we just come together and literally we'll spend 6-7 hours. And I'm just like, what the heck? How long did I just...
Robbie does that sometimes, and I just so happen to miss every single one of them. I always catch the short ones and I'm like, you got to be shitting me right now. And then sometimes I'll wake up in the morning to get my kids ready for school and I'm like, Robbie's live right now, really? And I go back, rewind. It's like 6 hours, 8 hours. Like, you got to be shitting me right now. I always miss it.
Yes.
It's always the ones when I start off saying this is going to be a short one and it's long, and then vice
That's my
versa.
favorite thing. You want to know if everybody wants to know how to keep Robbie on live stream longer? Ask one question every half an hour.
Yep. And if he says just one more minute or just one more song or just one more anything,
Yeah,
you know you've got about 100 more. Yeah,
Yep.
you're pretty
Yep.
safe on that. So
and don't talk about Zodiacs at all, because then we'll be there forever.
That is my favorite, though. That is honestly my favorite, and I love when you go for my sign. I don't know. I find it funny.
Well, I know a lot, like you just from experiencing with Zodiacs with experience throughout ever since I started paying attention to people's Zodiac signs throughout my life. I have known, hey mom, I've known. Hi. She's adorable.
oh my gosh, yes. Yeah, we're having fun today. It's like, yes, clean up while it's still rainy outside. But yeah,
I think your bird
love
likes
it.
the rain.
Oh
your
yeah,
bird
the
sounds
bird.
like they like it.
The bird would love
I know.
it
I want to
outside.
see that bird. Birds are my absolute favorite.
Get him out.
Come out.
Sometimes he's an asshole and sometimes he's like, but he's really cool. And he always listens to my voice, I think, because I'm a guy, huh? He
Yep.
likes my
What
voice.
kind of bird is he?
He's an African gray, Timney African gray.
No way. That
Yes,
is my
he
all-time
is.
favorite bird in the entire world.
Oh my! I just did a short video on him. I'm going to try to introduce everyone to all the animals. Up, he's working his way up.
I follow an African gray on Facebook. They
Really?
have like a story about them. They're my favorite.
They are amazing. He is my second rescue. They've both been African grays, and I love them because they're so smart and they can get by on their own. Let's see. But I just
Ing, this isn't a mask. I just like put eyeliner all over my face.
Oh my
There
God,
you
look
go.
at him.
I was talking about spooky stuff earlier. I'm going on another haunted mission next month. Or
Oh
I
February.
can't
my
wait
God.
for that. You know what?
I would love nothing more than to go on one of those, seriously.
They're
yeah.
like, it's just creepy though, because when I went to the Oxford, it was like, I didn't realize how scared I'd be. I was all brave because I'll be on live stream and you guys will be with me. But then when I physically got to the room, it took me like 5 minutes to even go through the front door. And I couldn't because I'm like, oh my God, I'm actually here by myself. You guys are not here with me.
I really did watch all 9 hours of that. I did. I watched every second of it. And the thing I look forward to the most is when you scream like a little girl is probably my favorite. And I wait
that
for it
happens
every
often.
time.
Yeah.
The screams were the best. Oh, I can't wait for this next one. That's going to be so much fun. Ems, I can't believe you had an African gray too. There's a couple of us African gray owners out there. And yeah.
Oh, there he is. Wait, did he?
Except he's showing us his butt. I'm trying to get him
okay.
right. Come on. Oh, here. Face everyone and eat your peanut butter. You want come here? No, you want to bite me. Okay, we're not going to bite
What words does he say? Does he talk? Like, what does he say?
Well, first of all, I think his previous owner thought it was a girl.
Nice.
So
Okay.
I've had him checked and it's a boy, but we still say pretty girl. Good
Oh,
girl.
okay.
Come here. Does a lot of talking under his breath. You're making
Okay.
Can he hear us? Hear us right now?
Oh yeah.
Pretty girl. Pretty girl. Where's a pretty girl?
It's over here.
Pretty bird.
No, that'll make a mess.
Wait, what's his name again?
Kai.
Kai. Pretty
Aw.
girl.
Who's that?
Come on, Kai. Come over here. It's a pretty girl.
Come here. No, you're gonna bite.
Oh, he's being an asshole.
Yep, he's being an asshole. He just dropped a cracker and I don't know. Oh, there it is.
Ing, that's Locomai. Ing Goizer Mass is saying, where do I know that lady on the top right from? This is Locomai.
Hey. I know I get to see you around all the time.
She reminds me of the actress, I always forget her name, from We're the Millers, that says, I'm holding that baby.
You know, what is amazing is she was actually also in. Sorry, I've got peanut butter on my hands now. WandaVision. So anyone who watched WandaVision, hey, Rosaling's there.
Love you, Rosaling.
Oh, why are you going up there? Don't go up there, baby girl, boy, whatever you are.
Makeup tutorial. Yeah, my makeup tutorial is that wouldn't go very well. But if you want to look crazy like this, I could do one like that. That'd be fun.
That's what I look like, Robbie, when I have makeup on and I rub my eyes. So
I swear, the first time I woke up this morning and I saw this, I was like, what did I walk into?
I just didn't want to, when you wake up in the morning and you're just like, I want to hang out with people, but I don't like what I look like. And I was like, I'll just throw a bunch of shit on myself and then it'll just distract from that.
I love it. I love it. It's so funny. How many wigs do you actually have, Robbie?
Just 3. I have this one, another dark one, and then that blonde crazy one. I just get them for fun. I would never wear them, and I would never look like this or wear a wig in public or anything like that. It's just for YouTube.
For fun. Sorry, guys, come here.
I'm chopping off my hair soon. I'll send you a real hair wig.
Okay. Well, see, this is all because I had a zit right here this morning, and I was like, oh my God. And I covered it up, and then I was like, I'm going to cover up everything so it distracts from the zit on my, because when you wear the face mask too much in public, you get either that heat or that itchiness, or then you break out. Like I break out from face masks.
Yeah, I have one right now. Yep.
Mm-hmm. And then you have those assholes in public. Okay, Whole Foods in Denver, they weren't making us wear masks for almost a year now. I was in there yesterday and I had my mask off, and this lady walks up. She goes, "Here, I have plenty. Do you need one?" A lady that worked there. I was like, "No." And she's like, "No, it's required now." I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Now they're
doing the opposite here. We are forced to wear a mask everywhere we go, but then because of vaccinations come out, I was working in a grocery store, but I'm done with that job. But people would come in and be like, "I'm exempt. I have my my vaccination," and we're not allowed to fight with them. So when they come in without a mask, we just have to let them. And there's been so many fights that broke out in the store because of that, and it's crazy. You always have those entitled people everywhere you go.
It's so weird. I was watching a clip from the Drew Barrymore show, and now on talk shows, they sit so far apart, and then they show the audience, and it's either everybody calling in and it's a tablet of each audience member in the audience, or they're all wearing masks. It's just weird.
It's totally. I swear, Hawaii is really, really strict. I mean, basically, from the moment you get onto island, you're masked. Even outside, inside, wherever you are, if you're not wearing a mask, you're going to get in trouble.
See, and we don't have to wear them outside, thank God.
Oh, I wish. I wish.
Well, see, I don't mind now because in Denver, Colorado, it's freezing. So I purposely will, wrap around, or, you don't have to put a scarf around your face because you're wearing a mask. And
actually, Robbie, you have mask merch, don't you?
I do have a safe. I will say this about. I will say this though. The masks in my merch suck. I wouldn't unless you have a small head, don't order them because they're very tight. It's very tight. Yeah, it's not stretchy or anything. So
I'll just take a sweater then.
Yeah, okay.
So, Robbie, are you trying to say you have a big head? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
I do have a big head. When I was little, my head was like Bobby's World. You know that cartoon? My head was huge and my body was all tiny.
Cartoon is my all-time favorite. When I was a kid, I think I was 4 or 5. My sister wanted to watch Goof Troop and I wanted to watch Bobby's World. And you know what I did? I lit my freaking stairs on fire in the house because I couldn't watch Bobby's World. Isn't that insane?
What? On purpose?
Yep. Yep.
You were poor parents.
I couldn't. Oh my God.
Hold on.
I was
what's
terrified
your
for my
astrological
life.
sign again? Are you a Pisces?
Who, me?
Yeah. What's your sign again?
How dare you?
I forget what your sign is.
Maybe Pisces women are different, but I hate all Pisces because of the Pisces that I have. I'm a Cancer.
Yes.
I'm a Cancer.
Yeah, that makes sense too, because Cancer is
okay, but I'm a Cancer, but I'm on the last day. So what is that? A Leo cusp or whatever it's called?
Yes. Oh, that would be So both of those are very. then that would mean like you're very stubborn, but you know how to get your way too, because Leos are very bossy. Leos can be very bossy, like
I'm
do this, do that.
very, very bossy.
Mm.
And okay,
Yeah.
that makes.
See, people think, here we go with the Zodiacs now.
Yep,
People
we're here
think
for
with
2 hours.
Geminis, with Geminis, like that we're either two-faced or multiple personalities and all that kind of stuff, which that can be mistaken because we adjust to everybody, you know, like we just do because we like to communicate with people and we know how to adjust to every single situation. So even my boyfriend, who was also a Gemini, and he did the same thing I did, but he would always point me out. He's like, how come when you're around this person, you're more calm, or this person, you're more, you know, and it's because I adjust. And he's like, you're being fake. And I'm like, I'm not being fake. I'm adjusting to their personality, you know, it's just how it is because
And you're also very empathic. So you're feeling off their emotions. And yeah, you're very empathic. So,
well, yeah. And it's like, if you want to, if you're, especially if you're stuck in a situation that you don't want to be in, I mean, that I'm going to want to be as comfortable as I can. And I'm going to adjust to that situation because we are the signs of communication. Okay.
yeah.
Now, as far as you Cancers,
Not
you'd
me.
rather not be a part
I'm
of any
the-
fucking
yeah, I'm
conversation.
the sign of. No, I'm not. I'm not. I will look you straight in the face and ignore you.
Ooh, Scorpio
Really?
married to a Leo. That's like a power couple right there.
Oh,
Really
really?
is.
I need to.
Okay, first of all, Scorpio females. I've got to say this. Every single Scorpio female that I know, now the males, I don't really have too much experience with except sexually as far as Scorpios. But Scorpio females, any Scorpio female I ever meet or talk to, I can stay on the phone with them or in a conversation for hours and it'll feel like 2 minutes because we have like good conversations. But I will say Scorpio females tend to talk more. Like they'll be the ones like blah, 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 but it's never boring. It's always interesting what they have to say. Scorpio females know how to talk forever. I'm surprised Jennifer Tilly's not a Scorpio because she talks a lot, but she's a Virgo.
Interesting. Okay, April was wondering about Aries women.
Aries
My
women
mom's
are
an
very, I always say this about Aries women. Every Aries woman that I meet is always like a fairy. They're always so like, they're soft spoken, first of all. They kind of sometimes tend to have monotone voices. Like, I don't want to say boring, but they're very soft spoken, but they're like, you just think of glitter and they're bubbly, but in a very, very calm way. Aries females, and they're very artistic. They're into different forms of art. And I just, when I think of Aries females, I think of like colors and fairies and glitter and calmness and happiness and joy.
And
So my
They can
daughter's
tend
birthday
to bore me
is
sometimes
September
because I'm a
12th.
Gemini.
What
but
sign is she?
September 12th is a Virgo.
Okay.
Virgos are bitches.
Oh no! She is not. She is
Well,
not.
No, let me just say this. Virgos are loving and emotional and kind, very stubborn with their emotions, though. So, Virgo, when I say bitch, it's always like, hey, I'm upset. Look at me and care about what I'm saying. Virgos always want you to know this is what I'm upset about. You need to recognize this because they want a resolution, but they tend to never get that resolution because of their attitudes. Virgos.
Even at 4 years old, you're dead on about her right there.
My sister's a Virgo. I've had a lot of Virgo, especially the females, but the males are stubborn too. They're just very, I want to use the word selfish, but they're not because they're emotional and they want you to care about them as well. Like they care about you because they do care and they show their emotions only to people they care about. Virgos are very, very professional at saying, fuck you, I'm never talking to you again. And they will mean it. They will shut you out and all of that shit. You will never hear from them ever again. You could even text them and they won't ever respond to you. Virgos are good at ghosting people. They're professionals at it.
Interesting.
I take pride in my ghosting skills as well.
Oh.
Sagittariuses are very outspoken and very stubborn, and they can tend to be selfish people or known to be selfish, even though they have big hearts. And Sagittarius, it's all about them. It's the
Sagittarius men. Actually, I have a 22-year on and off again relationship with a Sagittarius man.
So you know what being it's not the word cocky, very pompous is, because
Yeah.
Sagittarius men are very pompous.
Mhm.
Normally they know they're good looking, or even if they're not, they're very confident in their looks and they really don't care what you think about them, and they're fucking blunt. Sagittarius's, male or female, are so blunt to the point where
And-
sometimes it's
Yeah,
too much.
it's
Like,
true.
I understand you're speaking your feelings, but you're being rude about it. Sagittarius
I
can
think
tend to
that's
be rude
why we
people.
just, I think that's why we just don't click, because I mean, like 20
Yeah,
something years off and
that-
on, and we always find a way to fight with each other about something, and it's always because of his freaking attitude and then my attitude. I mean, you know the signs, you know what kind of attitude I have. It's not a very good one sometimes.
No, I mean, Cancers, what I've recognized in my experience, and that makes sense, by the way, Ing, Cancers, in my personal opinion, I get along with them very well. They're very loving people only to the people that they let in. And they also are very protective over the people that they love as well. But Cancers usually aren't the type of people that are interested in meeting new people most of the time.
I'm not. I hate people. I will do anything possible. Listen, if I'm walking down the street and someone's walking down the same side, I swear to God, I cross the street. I will do anything to avoid human interaction at all.
Mhm.
I don't like people. I don't trust anybody. And when I say nobody, I mean nobody until you give me a damn good reason why I should.
So
Yeah.
it's more based off of trust why you walk across the thing. See, I do that, but it's more because I'm an introvert and I'm like, oh, I don't want to have to go talk with people. And if I have to talk with people, then I have to carry a conversation.
Well,
and all
it is that too. It is that too, but I like generally fear people's intentions.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
I wanted to say to Ems about Scorpios. Scorpios can tend to be mistaken as two-faced as well, just like Geminis, because here's my experience with Scorpios, mainly the females, because I get along really good with the Scorpio females, is Scorpios are optimists, much like Geminis. Like, they want to see the good in people and they love to talk, so they tend to gossip. I've had a lot of sessions where Scorpio women are gossiping to me about people, but they have good intentions behind their gossip, so they can tend to be like two-faced, because I've seen a lot of Scorpio females talk about somebody and then be nice to their face. And it's not two-faced. It's because they genuinely want to see the good in that person and get along with them. So I get that you're not good at ghosting people because you want to see the good in them and you want people to like change and stuff. I love Scorpio women. Like Cody's mom, me and her, oh my God, we could talk forever. And we had the best conversations. And she would talk and talk and talk, sometimes to the point where I couldn't get a word in. I'm like, I gotta go now. But it was never boring. She always had really great, wise things to say. And
Something
any Scorpio I
interesting.
speak to does. Scorpios are good peeps.
I need to make a list out of all my friends and what their signs are.
Yep.
So when
Male
we're-
Scorpios tend to be more quiet than the female Scorpios, for sure. But males, the male Scorpios are very, like, I want to say like dark artistic, almost like you'll see a lot of emo. I swear, you see an emo male, guaranteed he's probably a Scorpio, because they tend to like express their feelings through art, like dark art, male Scorpios.
Interesting.
And music. Very musical. But Scorpios are very artistic anyways when it comes to designing their houses, dressing themselves and stuff. They're normally into very elegant type, artistic, classy things. Scorpios are very classy, for sure.
I always find you have a lot. It's funny because they talk a lot in chat, but a lot of Aquarius. Every
Aquarius,
single time. Yeah, they pop up in chat.
Aquariuses are very interesting people, because Aquarius I just see as like an overall, almost like a blanket. You know, like Geminis, a Gemini is every sign. We are all of you. Okay. We can be any one of you we want to, but Aquarius is almost like a blanket. I don't even want to say like a motherly or fatherly sign, but Aquarius is very open to communication, can be very calm, and you guys are outspoken, but you do it in a very way that doesn't cause confrontation. And every Aquarius I know does not like confrontation. Every Aquarius that I've met. However, they can stir things up with the things that they say sometimes, though. But
Yes.
they can.
Yeah. No, that I can see because that's me totally. I mean, I don't like confrontation, but yeah, I can definitely say stuff that will start it quickly.
Mhm.
And my wife is Japanese.
She
It
said,
is different in Japan, actually, because they have a totally different, China and all that. Oh my God.
my Chinese zodiac is a dog. And I become a dog when I'm around other dogs. I get excited and my tail wags. I'm like, oh, another dog. And I love dogs. Like I am a
If I'm
dog.
not
We're just
mistaken, I
laughing at
think
you.
I'm a rat. If I'm not mistaken.
Okay, you're rat. Okay, okay. I can see that. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm a the boar or pig.
Oh.
And I've got very loud dogs, but yes.
Mhm.
And yeah, Chinese zodiac's another one that it's amazing how right on those can be. And I forget what year we are right now though.
April, give me an update of what your emo, I keep saying emo friend is. I'm interested in that. But yeah, I mean, signs, I just started paying attention to. I had a book that would literally tell you the physical characteristics of a sign, the everything. And then I started paying attention to people and asking what their signs was. And then I got to the point where I would start guessing people's signs right, just based on, listening to them talk and their animations on their face and stuff like that. It's very interesting. Like, for example, and I don't want to say this isn't to be mean, but the majority of Taurus, male or female, one of their physical traits is their weight tends to fluctuate often. They could be really big or really small throughout their life, and it changes. Look at Chris Watts. I have lots of female friends that have been Tauruses. Like, lots of them, they do that, and they're very comfortable in themselves and stuff. Geminis, one of our main traits is that we are cartoonish. Look at Iris. She's very cartoonish. You just tend to, you're like a cartoon.
Your energy goes, yes.
Yeah, and a Gemini trait is we have hooked noses. It's curved. My nose is curved. Almost every Gemini I know has a hooked nose.
I have never heard of
Like
that.
to where it like goes down, but like hook like that. Yep.
Interesting. Poor Emu's having a rough day at work.
Emu, I hope it gets better for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I had Angie. I just had fun actually pulling up my birth chart. I found an app where I could put in all my information, and oh my gosh, it was fun to come up. I actually sent it to Robbie. And the other day it was like, oh yes, I know all of
your
things.
everything.
Oh yes. It was so cool.
The signs that I get along best with is a Gemini. I get along really good with other Geminis just because we like to have fun, and you usually don't run into drama with another Gemini,
Interesting.
And I get along really good with Scorpios, really good with Capricorn, really, really good with Capricorns. I get along with.
And he gets on really well with Cancers because he's married to one.
Yes.
Oh yes, we've got the marriage going on right there. Okay,
I do. I think the ones I don't get along with is Pisces, but that's only romantically, because I do really get along with Pisces as friends. I do, but romantically, a Pisces, just don't do it. I'm sorry if any of you are married to a Pisces, they're gonna fucking break your heart.
I will never in my life even acknowledge another Pisces.
Ever, they're so selfish in relationships. It's almost like they have no heart when it
they're
comes
needy.
to romance.
They're needy. And if you tell them no, they throw little hissy fits. It's disgusting.
They're needy, but they don't care about your needs. A Pisces.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
And they are very emotional. You're right. But they're only emotional about their shit. If you go to a Pisces in a relationship and you're like, I'm really sad. I feel like, maybe you're not doing this, or I feel like you're cheating on me. They will straight up lie to your face, even if they are cheating on you. And they'll be like, oh, no, that's okay. And they'll just pat you on the back or maybe get you a card to distract you from their hateful fucking behavior.
Get on. Get on.
Male Pisces are, I'm telling you, this is, and I'm sorry if any of you are, but male Pisces are like giant, in my personal opinion, this is just my opinion, they're like giant mannequins that have no feelings, but somehow the mannequin because they usually tend to be very attractive, Pisces, but that mannequin got possessed by an evil, lustful fucking porn demon, and it's just walking around with no feelings because it's like, it doesn't have any nerves or any pain. It doesn't even have a heart. Just a soul, a dark soul.
Okay, that's so right. Someone asked me about the app and what it was. It's called Co-Star. CO-star. And it's actually pretty cool. And all you have to do is plug in stuff, and you're going to get all sorts of information almost daily, actually. So,
Punky Banana, can I ask if you're a male or a female? Because female Pisces, like someone said earlier that they're emotional. Female Pisces are like, they can cry about anything and everything, especially in a relationship. You are caring about your partner, but if they ever screw you over, Pisces has no problem getting back with revenge immediately. And you probably already have the revenge planned before you even get angry. You have like a backup plan of revenge planned.
They are, and they go down and dirty.
Yes. You don't ever want to
Like,
make a Pisces male or female mad because they'll
no,
destroy
you
you.
don't.
That's just...
Yes, they will. I've been doing it for 4 years. Trust me, they will find any way possible. They will lie, cheat, and steal.
Look
to get
at all the
their ear.
Pisces we're pissing off in chat.
Sorry.
Now, listen, I'm mainly talking about my experience
The
romantically
men
with
Pisces.
male Pisces.
Yes.
Obviously, I've never been romantic with a female Pisces, but I do know from many, many female Pisces that I know, they do listen. A Pisces tends to never be single. I don't know what it is about a Pisces that they can't be single. It seems like they always are in a relationship. Like they jump from one to the other. And the females I know have always done that. And they'll devote everything into their relationship and care about it. But if you fuck a female Pisces over in that relationship or a male, you better be prepared for the backlash that they've had planned ever since they met you, because they're paying attention to everything that upsets you and they will use it against you.
Oh yeah. Like,
Libras.
I couldn't agree more. Like at all. I couldn't agree more. Especially with everything that I'm dealing with a male Pisces. Yep. I'm telling you, they're the devil.
Now, female Pisces are very funny. I have a lot of Pisces female and male friends. I get along great with them in friendships. They're funny, they're entertaining, they're fun to be around. They're really upbeat people. They tend to have large groups of friends and be very, like a social butterfly, but you don't want to screw with them. End of story. I mean, it's not going to be pretty in the long run for you. Hey, Peach. Oh, it's okay, Lokomai. She's muted because someone's vacuuming.
I wish someone would come back in my house.
I know. I need to get I just was having fun talking with you guys. I need to go run errands and all sorts of shit, and I just don't feel like it. It's the weather because it's cold and just like I don't want to do anything, but I have to. It's a pain in the ass.
What's the temperature like there right now?
Let me see. Right now we are at 53 degrees. And tonight it's going to get down to about 34 is going to be the lowest, 34 degrees.
53 and you think it's cold? It is 15 here.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
71 degrees in Honolulu, you bitch.
Oh, my God.
It's freaking freezing for us here. I'm freezing here at 71.
Oh my
I do
God.
have plenty of comments on Libras. I have tons of things to say about Libras, male and female. Libras are about balance. Okay, so much like a Pisces, they can tend to get their revenge as well because they want to balance things out, whether it's fair or not. I will say every Libra that I know is very odd. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but Libras are very interesting people. Again, they tend to be very soft-spoken. They tend to be very socially awkward. And that's what I mean by Libras being weird. And I'm sorry, this always offends Jet's mom, and I love Jet's mom so much. But Libras are very socially awkward. It's almost like every Libra I've met has a hard time maybe expressing their feelings and stuff, or has social anxiety or something like that. I don't know. But you guys are very artistic. Libras are known to be like artistic no matter what it is. Could be playing the guitar, could be being a painter or a piano player or whatever. They're very focused on learning stuff and they're very smart people. It's just Libras are hard to communicate with because they're socially awkward. I mean, they just are. Male Libras are really good in bed.
So
again, art
list. Yes,
yeah.
Exactly. Libra, keep on the list. Okay, we're set. YouTubers like, I really like Libras. Oh my
Oh,
god.
it's the opposite, and they're in one hell of a night is a Libra. I feel like maybe if a Libra is passionate about something, they'll put a lot of work into it and stuff. But again, it's like, I don't know. I feel like that communication thing, like for example, Avril Lavigne is a Libra, very soft spoken, but in her music, in her art, she really is like hardcore and like I'm a badass bitch. But when she's in interviews, she's very soft spoken. She's very opposite of that. And I feel like since they are good at art, Libras, that's where she feels comfortable communicating. But I feel like as like public speakers or anything like that, I don't feel like that would be like a Libra's strong point. I could be wrong, but that's just
That
my
sounds like
experience.
Michael Jackson.
Is he a Libra?
I don't know, but that's who that sounds like. Have you ever listened to? I mean, I'm a diehard Michael Jackson fan, but if you hear him
Let's
talk,
see.
he's like so low spoken, and then when he sings, he just belts it out.
Yeah.
If he's a Libra, I'm gonna freak out.
I can't remember what he is. Oh, Pete.
Oh, he's a Virgo. That makes
He's a
sense.
Virgo.
Oh,
Interesting. Okay.
That makes a lot of sense because Virgo men are fucking weird.
Robbie.
They are weird, Virgo men. Like they're
I love Michael Jackson.
really. I mean,
I
You can
love
love
him.
someone and then still be weird, though. Okay.
every Virgo man I know is they can kind of be like male Pisces in a way, but they're more caring. But they're not. Virgo men are, in my experience, they're not good at communicating at all. Like they're very uncomfortable with like emotional attachment unless it's natural for them. But in relationships and stuff, I feel like Virgo men are not very good at it.
Beck agrees. Beck agrees right there. We got a chat up there. Go to the
Like a
dogs.
Virgo man, they can probably be married to you for your whole life and cheat on you and you never know it because they're that good at covering their tracks and acting sweet and innocent.
Ooh.
And they'll
Ooh.
pretend like Virgos are known to be the virgins. A Virgo man will pretend to be all innocent and, oh, I'm virgin like, and they're the freakiest, nastiest freaks in the bedroom and they will cheat on you, but you'll never know it. Unless you're a good investigator and you're a Gemini like me.
Research a couple things there and all.
I'm a
Trying to
damn
figure out-
good investigator.
I bet Janet Jackson is, because Janet Jackson's soft-spoken too. She comes off to me as a female Gemini, though. Let's see what she is. Because female Geminis are quiet in the beginning, and then you get them to loosen up. Let's see, Janet. Oh my God, she's a Taurus. You guys, you know how I just said Taurus's weight fluctuates?
Fluctuates,
Janet
and that
Jackson.
is Janet. That is
I
Janet
told you.
completely.
Told you. I told you.
Wow. Wow.
Let me tell you what. You know who I
Everyone's
told
in
Locomite
chat
that I want to.
asking- Oh yeah.
I want to
Sorry.
marry that. Who's that psychic guy?
Oh,
Aphrodite.
Aphrodite.
I would marry him. He's like my perfect type.
I
He's so
love
cute.
Aphrodite. Oh, I could and I've told you before, I would love to see you guys do a collab someday because
And
you
he's
guys,
a Gemini. He's
Yep.
a Gemini.
yeah,
I wonder if he
your
has the same birthday.
energy is so much the same. I love it. Yeah, anyone who's ever into horoscopes, check out Aphrodite. Oh my gosh,
He's
amazing.
so hot. Like he's like my perfect type of a guy. He's so cute.
I'm gonna have to
'Cause I
go
like him.
get that now.
I like
Oh,
him a little
yeah.
bit femme, but he's also a
totally.
Gemini, so I could tell that I would like his sense of humor and stuff like that because he's just like, I'm in love with him.
Yeah,
Isn't that
he is.
fun?
Let me see if I can pull up for those of you who are asking.
Yeah, he does ghost hunting. Like I just saw a new one.
His true
pop up
crime
with-
stuff is great. He actually pulls up tarot cards to do readings on stuff like this. So you take it for what it's worth. But
Yeah.
let's see.
Sagittarius can't cheat. You know what, Ing? I see
That's
that because
a lie.
Sagittarius is really, they know what they want. They are very blunt. And if you're in even a conversation with a Sagittarius, they'll fucking cut you off if they're not interested and be like rude. Like I said, Sagittarius is like, they tend to be rude people. If they know what they want and they're just not going to waste their time. And especially in a conversation, anything like that. There's Aphrodite channel link. You'll love him.
He's fun. He's a lot of fun.
A Capricorn. I love my Capricorns, Peach. Get along really good with Capricorns. Capricorns are masters at resetting in life. So, for example, a Capricorn can be married one day and then decide, you know what? This marriage is over. We're over it. They'll cry for like 20 minutes, 2 hours. They'll pack their stuff. They'll have a whole new life the next day. Capricorns are masters at renewing and resetting their life. It's just they're geniuses at it.
And my dad was a Capricorn. And I've always tried to, because he's more like a Sagittarius, I think, than he was a Capricorn. But
yeah.
Oh.
YouTuber, I think maybe the reason that you find it hard to communicate with Leos is because Scorpios love to talk and Leos also love to talk, but Leos are very stubborn in the fact where sometimes Leos are very about like family and their loved ones and stuff like that. And they're very good at communicating, but they'll close you off. They're kind of like, I don't want to say judgmental, but Leos, a lot of Leos I know will jump to conclusions sometimes too soon and be like, oh, I don't want to talk to that person. Or like, for example, my mom's a Leo, or I've had friends that are, and Leos can tend to be a little bit more stubborn about the people they talk to, and kind of jump to conclusions too soon sometimes. Scorpios, like I said, are very open and love talking and stuff like that, but Leos can tend to be shut off a little bit. So maybe that's why. And I know actually a situation where Scorpio and a Leo didn't really get along. So I know what you're talking about. Exactly. What do you think about two Tauruses being together? I think two Tauruses being together would be fun, exciting, never boring, very comfortable relationship. That's what I think. Because Tauruses are very laid back people and they're just awesome. I love Tauruses. Leos are hardest for you. Well, again, Leos are, well, you never want to tell a Scorpio what to do, much like don't tell a Gemini what to do. And Leos can tend to be bossy on every level, even with new people. Like, let's say you just meet a Leo and they say, and you tell them, oh, I have a headache. A Leo's going to boss you around and say, you need to go take this, go do this, and go do that, and do it now. You know, they're just bossy. Even if they're, being caring about it, they're still bossy people.
Just bossy.
Yes.
You're lions. Yes, I
Yep.
know you are too.
Desperate measures to get away from an asshole. Trust me. Absolutely, Peach. And you have no problem doing it and resetting. And like, it's almost like Capricorns are, because a lot of Capricorns too, they'll go through a lot of loving relationships, like romantic close ones in their life, and like divorce a lot or lots of breakups. But they're masters at resetting. And like, you'll be like, dude, are you okay? You just like lost like a 7-year relationship and you have a new home and everything. Oh yeah, I'm fine. Capricorns are like masters at resetting their emotions. Like, I wish I could do that.
April's wondering about female Aries. What kind of guy should she get? Oh, muted.
What kind of guy is most compatible? Definitely never a male Aries ever for anybody. Aries are very, you're very calm, and I don't think you like a lot of crazy like excitement around you and stuff. So I would say maybe an Aries. If Virgo wasn't such a cheating asshole, maybe a Virgo would be good for you. But I think a Taurus would be good for an Aries. Taurus men are just laid back and calm. I think a Taurus man, but a Taurus man really would be good for anybody. And no, I'm not talking about Chris Watts, but he was a very calm person. They were very
Until
calm.
he wasn't.
Yes, NK. Thank you for chiming in on that one.
Sorry, yeah, I muted. Sorry about that. I muted because the dog started barking at something outside.
Sorry, anything CW I put my 2 cents into.
Yeah. Beck Del Real, is your son a Capricorn? I'm very interested. She said, my son is 35 and married, divorced 3 times. Is Capricorn? Very interested to see the sign. Leos do have, well, I don't even want to say Leos have big egos because they're not pretentious or like really into materialistic shit. They're pretty laid back when it comes to style and stuff, but and they're very comfortable in their bodies most of the time. That's why Leos are big farters and burpers. They are. They are. If you know Leos, they're very comfortable doing it in public for some reason, or even if they act
Next
embarrassed.
time I'm in a restaurant. Leo, you're a Leo. I know you're a Leo now.
They do. Oh, it is a Capricorn? See, Beck? See, we're on to something here, guys. You're getting the pattern of things here. We're learning today. Angie says, I had a Leo friend that got mad that I couldn't come physically to be there when her boyfriend cheated for the millionth time because my brakes were going out. She would have rather me risk my life. I will say Leos, in my personal experience with many Leos, they're not the best judge of character when it comes to a romantic partner.
That's me 1,000%. Except for you, Robbie.
Yeah, well, yeah. See, but Leos, they tend to well, Leos are very sexual beings. So I think maybe a lot of times that has something to do with like diving into a
That makes
relationship
sense.
too soon. A Leo is the type that'll move in with somebody like on the first week of being with somebody. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's not me. Okay.
I did that. My ex, the loser Pisces, he moved in after 3 months.
Oh my God, I love it. I love it.
Leo males,
Yeah.
I want to use the word conceited, but they're really, I mean, a Leo male is the leader of the pack, just like a lion is in a pack of, lions. It's like the Leo man can lay around and lick his, what, and just be like, I could have anybody I want. I don't care, and do whatever they want. And they do. Somehow Leo men do attract females or males. They're just like, they know that they're the shit. And I think maybe that's why they come off conceited.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to say, I like being on the cusp. I like having 2 different personalities there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
totally. And
Selena says that to me. Yeah,
so what
Capricorns
works
are
well-
honest people. They are. I mean, with people that they trust. I would say Capricorn. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh
Lorelai.
no, go for it. Oh
I
no,
was
no,
just
I
gonna
was
say a Capricorn is probably more honest in a friendship than in a relationship. Because Capricorns in relationships tend to want things to work, so maybe they won't speak their feelings because it'll go against their partner, but they're more honest with their friends. A Capricorn. Sorry, go ahead, Lokamai.
that makes sense. No, I was gonna say Aquarius. What should an Aquarius girl look for in a guy? Or what
I'd say
sign?
an Aquarius girl. I've actually physically seen Aquarius females be in really good relationship with Cancer men, because Cancer men are very they're pretty introverted unless they're comfortable with you, and they're calm, they're funny, but they tend to be like homebodies and stuff. And I feel like an Aquarius female, sometimes you guys can tend to have insecurities. And so I think a Cancer man would be good because they make you feel more secure since they are homebodies and stuff like that. And Aquarius can tend to be spies when they're onto somebody and they think someone's cheating and stuff like that. So they'll never really have to worry about that with a male Cancer. I'm not saying male Cancers don't cheat, but they're easy to track down because they don't do a lot of shit with their life.
I love it. They're easy to track.
Yeah, they don't do a
I'm
lot of shit.
definitely
with their
going to go
life.
get a Cancer man then. Sounds
I
like
know,
that's
Yeah,
what I
they're-
need.
I'm like putting that into my eHarmony or whatever right now. Okay, Cancer, contact me. Yes,
And-
Gulf Coast Mama, we're still going on.
We are. YouTuber, that's absolutely correct. A Leo will always get the last word.
They're never wrong.
Unless you're going up against a Cancer female, then you'll never get the last word. If
That's
I don't
not a
have
good
the
mix.
listen, I get the last word, and if I don't have anything you say after me, that's just the start of a new argument. I always get the last word. Always.
And
I
if
love
you
it.
don't, then Cancer is the type that they'll go to their friends and they'll vent to them and like talk shit about the person that just got the last word. That way you feel like you get the last word.
I will always
Because-
get the last word. Yep, exactly.
Yeah. A Taurus married to a Sagittarius for 15 years, your opinion of the two. Well, since Tauruses are very laid back, wonderful people, male or female, I freaking love Tauruses. Sagittarius, I bet you deal with a lot of cockiness, a little bit, like maybe rudeness from your Sagittarius. But since you're both blunt and honest, I think that there's a lot of honesty and bluntness in your relationship, Michelle. That's what I think.
Interesting.
One Hell of a Night says, I'm funny, amazing, emotional, non-artistic, but I help too much to where it hurts me. Then I get aggressive and I fight, Robbie. Yeah, because you said you're a Libra.
Hi, Annie.
Libras tend to, if you do hurt them, they want to get even and they want fairness and they want balance, and they'll make sure that happens, and they'll go out of their way to do it themselves. Hey, Tia, how you doing?
Yeah.
Not with a stubborn ass Libra. Libras are stubborn. That is correct. What are your thoughts on a Taurus male and a Taurus female born one day apart? I think that's, like I said earlier about two Tauruses, I think that'd be an amazing relationship. Very open, laid back, honest, and fun and funny relationship. definitely. Peach's partner's brother is a Gemini, and he seems to get bored with his relationships very quick. Let me tell you why that is. Because it's very hard to keep a Gemini's attention. Okay?
When would we ever recognize that in this chat? Oh my.
I've never noticed that.
It's well, we get bored. But listen, if I'm in your chat, and I think I was telling Ashley this yesterday, I don't like going to live streams that last forever. First of all, even though I've had some of them myself, I don't like going to live streams where things get off track, get off topic, or people literally are sitting in silence and just like, I don't like dead air. I get bored very easily. So yeah, it's just that's how I am in a relationship. If you gross me out, I'm probably going to be unattracted to you for the rest of your life. Don't gross me out. Don't do things that are like super annoying or, you know, unattractive, because I will probably end up looking elsewhere for sexual activity. Geminis are known to cheat. Sorry, I have cheated before. I've been cheated on, and it's not okay. But like, just don't like keep my attention. Hey, Joan.
I have never cheated on anybody in my life ever.
Yeah,
I
here.
have.
Yeah, I haven't.
No,
either.
I wouldn't be able to because I can't stand the feeling of guilt.
That's
know,
my
me
issue.
neither.
I can't handle guilt whatsoever.
Yeah. No,
Yep. I will
Yeah.
blame myself forever and ever if I
Yeah.
have guilt.
I'm too honest. Like I don't know. I'd wrap myself out.
Yeah. Well, I do feel guilty and end up telling the person when I have. Normally alcohol was involved, but that's not an excuse because I was still bored with the relationship. And like
I don't drink
Geminis,
either.
our minds wander. We love a melting pot of friends. That's why we tend to be called two-faced, because we have so many different friends that those friends don't get along with each other. You get caught in the middle, and then all of a sudden you're in the middle listening to people talk shit about each other.
Yes.
Yes. Ooh, Aries with a Capricorn. Hit me with the facts, Jack.
That's my mom and dad, Tia. Oh, I'd be interested in that.
Well, again, Aries are very soft-spoken, more calm people, artistic and very bubbly. And like Aries, I don't want to say they're monotone, but they're usually very kind of monotone talking, but very exciting people because they live exciting artistic lives and stuff like that. And they tend to travel and live an exciting life, but they're very calm about it. It's weird. And a Capricorn is just awesome. Capricorns are usually very honest people. They're very exciting and they love to travel as well. So I'd say Aries and the Capricorn would probably travel a lot in a relationship because they're both love change of scenery, traveling, stuff like that. So I think it'd be very exciting for sure. I don't see any negativity in that relationship unless you're a male Aries.
No, my mom
Can
and
you
dad. they
believe I've
laughed.
never traveled anywhere before, ever in my life?
What?
What? You need to come to Denver.
Oh, just fly.
I have a crazy fear of flying, and well, I had my son when I was 17, so my life became all about that. So I've never went anywhere. Like we've went on like little mini vacations, like 3-hour car rides, but I've never been anywhere ever.
You know, you need to come to Denver, and you and I, since you're the NK to my Chris Watts, you and I will take a picture together at the Lazy Dog.
That would be the best thing ever.
We'll
I'm
frame it.
gonna throw that one on my bucket list.
Yes. Wouldn't that be weird if we ran into the actual NK while we were there?
Right? I'll have to go look at her ugly ass pictures and do myself to look like her.
Oh, she's so gorgeous to me. I love her.
Oh, stop it. She is not. She is plain Jane. She's gross.
She's beautiful. That's why, I mean, it's a compliment when I tell you
Bobby,
you look like her.
Yeah, well, I don't know why you see that, but tell me one thing about her that's beautiful.
Her face. And her hair. She's pretty hair.
Don't dare go looking around at other women now, Robbie. Your wife's
Her
Well,
personality.
I have nice hair, and she has a personality of a wet mop, Robbie.
Well, she did get wet pretty often around Chris Watts, I'm sure.
Oh my god. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I don't like her that I just think she's so ugly. But I don't see one attractive thing about her. I don't know.
See, I have a shirt, and I actually have a coffee mug too, and it says Nicole Kessinger is innocent
Oh, I know
or
you
is
do.
not guilty. And like,
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna wear it in public when I run my errands today. I can't wait if I ever run into her in public wearing that. I'm just gonna be like, hug me.
Oh my god. I'll go there and I'll dress up as NK, and then you can throw on some Chris Watts attire, and then we'll just go around town.
That would be awkward if we did run into her, that she'd be like, why are you dressed up like us? It's not even Halloween. We're like, oh, this is just something we do for fun. It's a hobby.
It's just for funsies.
100% is always spot on. He's mellowed out with his old age, just as bold and stubborn as ever. Yeah, I could imagine that. Did I ever cheat when I used to drink? Anitra, and you're a Gemini, right? I think Anitra's a Gemini. I forget. Everybody tells me their signs, and then I forget what they are. Nicole is attractive, but Shanann they were both beautiful, in my opinion.
Okay,
different
listen,
ways.
Robbie, did you see my profile picture on Facebook? Did you look at it? Listen, somebody on my Facebook added me out of nowhere and told me that I looked like Shanann in that picture.
Let me look.
So you have to look at that and tell me. Like, they just added me to Facebook to send a message to tell me that.
I see NK. Yes. Can I show the picture or no?
Oh, I don't care.
Oh, okay. Just look like NK to me. Sorry. Here, let's show this picture real fast. See? NK all the way. I love it.
God.
I love it. That's not a bad thing. See, I think everybody, if you just looked, like, for example, because people often tell me, because my hairline or whatever, that I look like Chris Watts. I take that as a compliment because I think he's a very attractive man if you didn't know what he did. You know what I'm saying? So physically, if somebody says, oh, you look like this person and they're good looking, you should just take the compliment and run with it.
I take the compliment because I know how much you like her.
See, there you go. I do. I want to run into NK in public. I want to give her a hug and say, hey, you
got the looks and then you get the personality, Angie, right there. Exactly.
You are prettier than NK. Okay. But you just look similar.
I'll take the compliment because I know how much you love her.
Ing says that's creepy to tell someone they look like a murder victim. But see, then again, it's, if you take away whatever it is and just say, hey, you look like so-and-so, you just look like them is all, It's not a bad thing.
That's true. Exactly.
Now, if they say you remind me of Chris Watts, I would be like,
then we have an issue here.
You're nothing like him. My God. I could never picture Robbie being passive like that. No, I couldn't.
Like.
Yeah, that night with Chris Watts. Yeah, you remind me a lot about it. Yeah, no, that would not.
Yeah, it's very strange.
Not at all.
We're going to do that, Robbie. I'm telling you, we're going to do it.
Yeah, we got to get your passport and we got to get you out here and you need to come on out. I'll be the first place you ever traveled.
Passport, you will. A car. You don't have to fly that way.
No.
You want to know what's really okay? Don't find this creepy. I'm not creepy, Robbie. I feel like I tell you that way too many times.
Well, you're like NK anyway, so it's fine. You remind me of NK.
I say something to you, and I'm like, I'm not creepy, I promise. But no, I literally Googled how long it would take to drive there, and I'm pretty sure it said like 31 hours or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, my friend Marlene drove out here from West Virginia one time, and it took about like a day and a half or 2 days because she, of course, she stopped, got a hotel, slept, and then kept driving. But yeah, it does take a couple of days for sure.
Yeah, it would be worth it.
I would take it, 2 to 3 days so you could get breaks and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tia's saying I wouldn't like someone saying I look like Dahmer. Like she'd rather look like a victim than
like Dahmer. Yeah, anyhow.
He was not a victim. No,
yeah,
not in my opinion.
It was weird looking. Yeah. So. Oh my God.
They're saying nothing like NK. See, you got some people saying you're just beautiful the way you are, but I always say that somebody looks like somebody. Like Lokamai reminds me of Catherine Hahn, the actress.
That's her name.
She's in We're the Millers. She's the one that's like, why is there no blood?
In fact, Robbie, since you pulled up with that, my next cosplay is going to be her from WandaVision.
I've never seen WandaVision.
I'm going to send you a picture because I'm actually going to start working on a full cosplay based off of her in that. So,
Oh,
because of what your comment was. Actually, I should send that to you.
I love her in the movie Step Brothers. She's like,
Oh my
I want to
gosh.
roll you up in a little ball and shove you up inside of
That's like my all-time favorite movie. That one and Identity Thief. That one makes me laugh. Or Due Date, anything with Zach Galifianakis. I love.
Yes.
Yeah, like I love, if I'm gonna watch a movie, it's got to be silly, sense of humor, like really stupid. Yeah, Step Brothers is good. Bad Teacher, Bad Moms is good. When Catherine Hahn's like, "You look like a bag of dicks."
Have you watched Napoleon
the
Dynamite then, since you like that stupid humor?
I never have watched that. No, I haven't. Because I don't.
Oh my
I've
God,
heard
it's
that one's a little
hilarious.
like I've watched clips of it, and it's very like. It seems like very monotone comedy a little bit because he's a little bit monotone, but I will give it a chance if it's like silly,
is.
goofy, funny.
Let's see what I got here.
But I like Anchorman,
It's really
over the
stupid.
top,
It's so
stupid
stupid.
comedy.
It's funny.
Okay,
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
know if this
yeah.
is the show real quick, but there's two different versions, and I'm trying to figure out which one to do first.
Oh,
Different from, I'm like, oh yeah, the 80s exercise definitely could be interesting to pull off.
that would be adorable.
Oh my god. But
Tara
yeah.
can't look at me. Yeah, Bridesmaids is one of my favorite movies. That's why I always say I'm going to climb him like a tree. That's from
That is
Bridesmaids.
one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, I think it's a very that airplane scene is one of the best scenes ever in a movie when she's like going crazy on those pills and she's drinking and stuff, and then she's like, "We're gonna crash."
So funny.
Yeah. See,
that would be me if I ever get on a plane.
Or in like the movie with Gwyneth Paltrow, you know, the flight attendant movie where she's first on the plane, she's like, "We're crashing."
Oh my gosh, yes.
I always said, if you ever seen that episode of The Simpsons where Marge gets on the plane and she has like a fear of flying, so she gets on the plane and she's running up and down. She's like, "Let me off, let me off, let me off." That's me, 100%. I'm terrified of it.
See, I used to be a flight attendant, and I was telling Lokamai, there was one time where I did like 8 flights per day. I did one from Colorado Springs to Denver to Colorado Springs. Like, I got a very sick pleasure out of sitting in the jump seat and watching new flyers' faces being freaked out, just staring at them on every flight. I got off on that. Like, it was funny to me.
Oh my god, that's evil.
I can see that.
It's very safe. Like, flying is so safe. It's more safe than a car. So when you see these people like almost hyperventilating in their seat and you're just staring at them as you're taking off and landing, it's funny because like, we're safe. Like, that was my job, is to make sure people knew we were safe and, whatever. So it was funny to watch those people because I knew we're not crashing.
You're flying.
But also in a car, if you have a panic attack, you can pull over and get out.
Well, yeah, and they could have a heart attack too. I'm not saying I was laughing if they had that, but nobody ever had a heart attack.
You have two pilots that can fly in theory. So, well, yeah, unless both of them have a heart attack, then yeah, you're in trouble.
Well, yeah, because when when the first officer or the pilot would go to the restroom, a flight attendant, we would have to sit in their seat and be up there because we needed 2 people up there at all times. And I always wondered, I'm like, what's the point of me being up here? Because I know nothing how this plane operates. So if you pass out and then he passes out in the bathroom, I'm just going to sit up here like on the intercom, like, attention passengers, the first officer has passed out in the lavatory and the other pilot, he's up here, and I'm just sitting up here wondering if I want to jump out the front window or if I want to stay on and comfort you guys. So sayonara, bitches.
Yes.
No, it's probably to talk to the radio control.
Practice our exercise right now. Just bend over and kiss the person's ass in front of you, and we're all going goodbye. Yes.
Yeah, I would jump. I would jump out of the airplane. I would swig all the alcohol first. I would be wrestling people over that alcohol cabinet, and then I would fucking jump, and I would try to build a parachute out of human flesh.
Oh my god.
Now the question is, how long does it take to drink all of those little bottles? Open everyone up, drink.
It depends how paranoid you are, because I would just start bashing up against my face, breaking them on my tongue and swallowing glass.
Your adrenaline will get you moving quick.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, there would be like, as a flight attendant, you're trained that, if the plane's going down, you keep everybody comfortable. But in a city, come on. There's a difference between being trained in something and it actually happened. And you know my ass, you've heard me scream before.
Just hold the microphone far from your mouth as you're doing it. That's all they need. So
Yeah, like
You
people
were
would be
probably
coming
the
up and I'd be, "Get the
funniest.
fuck away from me."
Oh my god. You were probably the best flight attendant ever.
Well, I actually flew with a really funny lady that, well, it was funny the first time, but she would say her announcements and be like, if you want to smoke, smoking's going to be on the left wing where we're playing our movie Gone with the Wind, our in-flight movie. And I'm like, okay, that was funny the first time, but I have to hear it every time we go up in the air.
exactly.
And
Oh,
people would like be listening to her and then be like, wait a minute, the left wing got, and she'd be like, you'd have to explain it. Gone with the Wind, you know, you got it.
yeah, exactly.
Whatever.
Oh my gosh.
You know what I used to love? Facing the opposite way. M's on the plane, because you would always have to walk up to the people in the emergency row and give them their own special announcement. Like, you guys, if something goes down, you have to pull this open. Are you willing to do that? Or do you want to move? The looks on their face, they're like, wait, if we crash, we got to open this. You're like, yes, you have to like
It's your
get shit.
job.
This is a job sitting in this fucking aisle. Do you want to move or do you want to
You're
stay here?
paying for this job. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
I have to say, over Robbie knows this. We got an amazing upgrade flying back to the mainland this last time. I mean, don't ask me how it happened, but it just did. And the seats we had actually had shoulder straps because of what they're set up like. And I was like, this is so cool. Shoulder straps on a plane. Yes. Oh no, naps with Xanax or something like that. Now that's how you sleep on a plane.
My
Okay.
brother, my older brother Gabe, he's a very strong person. He's a cop, you know, he's a badass, but he's a wimp. When he flies, he needs to take medication, calming medication,
Brother.
every flight. And he's just, I think,
Oh.
because he's a wimp.
Is he a control freak?
He's a Gemini. No, he's not really a
No,
control
okay.
freak.
I was
No,
gonna
my brother,
think, yeah, that's usually it.
my brother's a jokester. He's a June Gemini, so he's more cocky, but he's, you know, I'm better than him, but he's still cool. He's funny.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, Robbie would not be.
You tackle people midair just because they don't
Yes.
listen? Probably.
Yes.
And you know what? I will admit that when I was a flight attendant, this is back before they charged for pillows and blankets. And when rude people would be really rude to me and ask for a pillow or a blanket, I would go to the back and they're all sitting in dust in the back cabinets. I'd rub the dustiest pillow and then bring it to them.
Oh my gosh.
Or accidentally spill hot coffee when you're pouring it. Turbulence.
Ow,
Oopsie. Sorry about that,
ow.
bitch.
Oh. Well, it's like you told me that pilots going through it. It's like, well, let's turn on the air conditioner when it's already freezing, or let's turn on the heat when it's already hot, just to piss people off. Yes.
Yes, the pilots would turn up the heat to get people to shut up and go to sleep. He would,
Oh.
because heat makes you tired. And Ems is saying the first thing you do when you enter a plane is figure out the emergency exits. Not only in a plane, but I also do that in a movie theater now, unfortunately.
I do that too. Yep.
And grocery
immediately.
stores and pretty much anywhere you go, you're like, because, you know, Colorado's Murderville. So I'm like,
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
if I start hearing bullets flying, and it's sad you have to think that when you're grocery shopping, but it's
Yeah.
true.
Well, I used to do that for work.
creepy.
Okay. Anytime I'd start in a new building or something, the first thing I'd do as soon as I sat down at my desk is I'd be like, okay, someone walks in with, a firearm or something. How am I going to get out of my office? And then you have a couple where you can't get out of your office and you're like, okay, yeah.
I can honestly
God.
say I've never had that thought before in my life.
Yeah.
Oh, I do it all the time. Yeah, bring your own.
Yeah. Bring it up.
I'm always at the Dollar Tree, anywhere I go, I'm mapping out, okay, you know, if something, or you hear a loud sound, you're like, which way do I
Oh
run?
God, yeah. We get fireworks like crazy here in Hawaii, usually leading up to New Year's Eve, but they've been going on now for like 2 months now. And I
Yeah.
swear, every time I hear one, and if I'm out in public, it's, yeah, you freak out for a second. You're like, okay, what? But yeah.
It's sad.
I don't
but
think
you
we've
have
ever
to.
had a mass shooting anywhere near where I live.
Oh, wow.
It's
Okay.
correct. We've had a lot here. We've had Columbine. We just had that King Supers one that was like not even a year ago up here in
Right.
Boulder.
Right.
We've had, what was the other one? Oh,
There
the
was one just
Aurora
a few months
shooting.
ago, wasn't there? Outside of bars. Was that you that was saying that?
Uh,
No, you
It had
can't.
to. It was you. Yeah, you were. You said it on one of your lives that there was a shooting there. That was only a couple months ago.
The King Supers one.
King Supers
That was
was.
a different one.
We
Oh,
had the
okay.
Yeah, the Aurora Theater shooting, we had that.
Oh gosh, I used to go to that theater. I used to love that theater.
When you probably lived here when this happened, Locomite, the Chuck E. Cheese shooting, a lot like in the
Yes,
90s, that happened.
that was yeah. God, Colorado gets it. I think we've only had one. We had the Xerox shooting. That was all we've really had out here.
Yeah, that recent shooting I think was in Michigan, and I think they're kind of blaming the parents. Yes. Oh, my aunt's talking about a shooting downtown. One happened when I was downtown. I'm trying to think of what that one was. Was that while I was working? I can't remember. Oh, yes, there was a shooting. I think that was like 2 years ago though, downtown, and it was by Union Station. Somebody was shooting, but it wasn't a big shooting. I think they were firing shots and got caught. Oxford High School. That's the one in Michigan, right?
Well, those Michigan. I'm 20 minutes away from Michigan, just across the river.
Yeah. The Oxford High School. That is so. I was watching a video, another video, and they were talking about it. And I think one of the 17-year-old boys was actually an organ donor. And I was.
Did you see the look in that kid's eyes? That was so scary. There was nothing there. That's scary I don't know.
That's how I found out about the shooting, because Tia, she had family at the school, and I didn't even know. I was like, there's a shooting? That's the one. Yeah.
No, not today. Not today. It was sad. I think it was 4 or 5. But yeah, Pulse, Gulf Coast Mama, when Pulse hit. Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. The gay nightclub in Florida, right?
Florida. Yep. That was Florida.
It's crazy because you don't know. And they're saying, I guess, with this new shooting that the parents, I guess a lot of people are saying the parents should have known something because there was a lot of things leading up to it. I think they bought the kids guns.
The dad bought the gun. Yeah.
The dad bought
there was a lot of signs kind of showing that they were a little bit cuckoo. In the new shooting, did they get arrested, or did they
so scary. You just never know. Yeah, no, it's really, what all with that, I guess, the gun was unlocked. Well, it was locked, but when a kid has a key, what's the difference? What's the use of having a locked gun if you're going to have the key at the same time? So
what happened to the shooters of this new one? Did they get shot, or did they get arrested?
I think he was arrested. Anyone remember in chat?
I know one of them is in jail.
Yeah, okay. Mom and dad are in jail right now.
They are?
Yes, they were both arrested.
Yeah, there was a manhunt for them.
I'll have to send you a video. Yeah, there's a video that was done last night, and because of my internet, it was in and out, so I missed the part about him.
My God.
It was really, that's why I totally lost it watching the video, because the 17-year-old boy who was an organ donor, a bunch of people, I don't know if it was a couple hundred or what, when they were doing the surgery to harvest the organs, tons of people came down to the hospital and were there with candles and everything. Wow. I'm trying to see if but yeah, there's a couple really good timeline videos out there right now.
See, I'm a Republican and I'm for guns and stuff. I don't own them. I never will. I support them, but I do, to some degree, like, I don't want to dive into the conversation, but I do, to a certain degree, think that something needs to be done as far as gun control, because, I mean, we look at these other countries where there's not crazy things like this happening and they don't have guns and stuff. So it's like, I don't know, but I don't think you could ever really take guns away from people, because people would still get them illegally, stuff like that. And crazy people are going to do stuff no matter what. But something, I mean, come on, it's getting fucking out of control. A gun is something that you really can take.
That's like here in Canada, there's tolerance.
Right. Yeah, you guys don't have guns in Canada, right? Like, or do you have gun laws? Ashley?
Did we lose her?
No, they have to be registered, and if you have them, the gun has to be in one safe, and then the bullets have to be locked in a separate safe. So there's like it's very strict here with guns. Very.
Well,
Yeah,
and I think getting rid in general, because if you go and take a look at Chicago, they've got some of the strictest rules in the whole United States. And yet they've got the highest rate of gun violence. So you've got to find, so it's not just get rid of things, because you can see it's not working in one place to begin with. You can't stop criminals.
Like,
You
we
can't
have
stop
gun
crazy.
violence here, of course, but I mean, it's not like you don't hear about it every day. I mean, myself, I've never heard of like a mass shooting here. I mean, obviously we have like the regular badasses who get arrested with drugs and have guns and stuff like that. But, you know, in downtown where I live, there's shootings there all the time. Like all the time.
Wow.
Actually, my sister's ex-boyfriend, he's on the run right now because he shot somebody downtown where I live. He's been on the run for over 10 years.
Wow.
My God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oops, sorry.
See, these are issues that people need to be fucking talking about on YouTube, not this creators talking shit about me. Like, there's real weird shit going on in the world, and I live right in the middle of Murderville.
It is. Exactly.
I'm watching my back all the time.
All of
ready
that
to fight.
water that has murder drugs in it and all that other stuff.
Well, I will say, though, a lot of the people that have done crazy stuff here in Colorado, they're not from here.
Yeah.
I think the altitude gets to their brain.
There you go. That's why we try to keep people out of Hawaii. Okay, we don't.
I
want all
never knew
that
that was a thing, and I actually googled it, and that's a real thing. Like I never
Hypoxia.
knew that. Yeah, when
hypoxia.
you said that, I was like, "Is he kidding me right now?" But no, you're not.
It's a real thing. It is a real thing. I'm trying to figure out though, because you also look at like other areas, people going up on mountains and stuff like that. And you don't see that. So I'm trying to figure all that out, because it is a good point. I'm trying to lay it out scientifically.
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me see. Hey, Siri, what is hypoxia? She'll tell you what it is.
Hypoxia is a condition in which the body or a region of the body is deprived of adequate oxygen supply at the tissue level. Do you want me to keep reading?
Yes.
Hypoxia may be classified as either generalized, affecting the whole body, or local, affecting a region of the body. Although hypoxia is often a pathological condition, variations in arterial oxygen concentrations can be part of the normal physiology. For example, during hypoventilation training or strenuous physical exercise.
So basically, I mean, it can get to your brain. And if you think about it, like people call it the mile high city here. And people think, oh, it's because marijuana is legal mile. No, it's because we're a mile high
Always
above
been a
sea
mile
level.
high. Yep.
You should
Wow.
see when artists come out here.
You
If you
get
ever go to a
roasted.
concert, a concert, they'll be like, oh my God. Even Christina Aguilera, she's like,
Can't
oh, I got to
breathe.
take a breath. I can't breathe here because the altitude. And every artist has said that because they can't breathe. And, you know, you're lacking oxygen to your brain. You're going to do some crazy shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy.
If Christina
no,
would have
no.
stayed a day after the concert, she would have went bonkers on everyone.
Well, that's why the different Broncos always did so well at home, because you get all these other teams coming in and trying to play, dealing with, okay, the air is so much thinner up there. So
Mhm.
yeah, I used to get massive headaches when we first moved there.
Yeah, and see, I was born here, so you know I'm probably used to it. And there are, I mean, when I went to California, I felt like I could breathe better, and it's like fresh air, but probably because I'm not used to all that wonderful oxygen, you know, because I'm so high up. Maybe that's why I'm fucking stupid. Maybe that's why I thought that rabbits laid eggs when I was younger. Until my
A
my
lot of
mid-20s.
people think
I
that.
used to think that.
A lot of people do. The Easter Bunny tricks us.
Yeah, me and my Aunt Sally were talking about that the other day, and she's like, well, the Cadbury egg commercials, they are convincing. They really are.
They did their job. Exactly. Oh my God.
I have a female bunny. I should
Oh, I love
I
your
should
bunny.
get her I should get her knocked up. Here, I'll see if I can show her really quick. Hold on. Without showing
Oh,
my face.
Adorable. Bunnies are so adorable.
Come here, Dad.
Carol's my little buddy.
Yes.
Come-
that's
room-
Okay, let's see if
My
I can
best
show her.
friend is Year of the Rabbit. So it's like bunny, 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 bunny. Bunnies everywhere.
Okay, hold
Now
on.
we're gonna call you
That's
NK the
really
bunny
good.
boiler.
Hey, late for a date. Oh,
Oh,
my God. Bunny.
Hold on, I can't find her.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
the
don't
bunny.
run! Don't
Let
run!
me-
Don't
let me
run!
put you on full screen.
Bunny.
Oh,
Where is
hey,
she?
cute bunny.
Right
There's
there.
her cute face.
Oh, you are adorable.
Look at her beautiful eyes. They're like
They're
gray.
blue.
She is so cute.
Isn't she?
Oh my God. She looks like
She
a
is
little
a dwarf.
cuddler.
Oh,
She's so mad at me right now. Her ears are back.
She does look pissed.
Yeah.
She's making like a mean
yeah,
mug.
she's like, I'm going to get away from here and I'm going to get even with you for holding me now. Okay. Oh,
She's like a
she's so
giant
cute.
Carol. She's so cute. But she's a
She's
small bunny. She's a small
she's
one.
a dwarf.
She's tiny. She is a dwarf. Oh,
She's so
Yeah.
cute.
cute.
Oh, you're freaking out.
I swear, bunnies and guinea pigs do that. The moment you try to hold them, it's like, oh my God, I gotta run, I gotta run.
Yeah.
Well, she's been in her cage all day because she keeps biting my cords. So I put her on a timeout, and I don't ever cage her, but I
Yeah.
put her in her cage because she was pissing me off. So now I
Yeah.
just took her out, and she's like, let me free, don't
Yep.
touch me.
That's
Aw.
it exactly. That's what I'm like with the bird. Okay, I have to put him in the cage because he comes down to the ground and bites my toes.
See,
So
Carol never gets mad at me, but what Carol's been doing lately
Be
is I
right
think
back.
she gets okay. Carol gets frustrated with me. So at nighttime, if I'm not giving her the attention, like if I go to bed and she doesn't want me to, she does this new thing because she loves to come out and play, where she will take her chunks of her big treats, she'll take them and go set them on her wheel and run on the wheel so it clanks around and makes a sound. So I get up, I take them off, I pet her, I'm like, okay, Carol, stop doing that. And she'll do it again and again and again. That's how she gets my attention now. She's really smart. It's so
Yeah,
cute.
Taz takes my daughter's toys out of her toy bin and starts whipping them up in the air
Yeah.
when she doesn't get attention.
It's funny
She's
how
yeah,
they do that. They like know how to, they learn over time how to control you. And Carol does
yeah,
control me, even though she's the sweetest creature ever. She controls
yeah.
me.
Well, my bunny's a little bitch. I'm not gonna lie. She's a rescue. So the people that I got her from actually had posted her online and had basically said, like, listen, if nobody takes her, I'm letting her outside.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, no, like, you can't do
That's
that. So I
sad.
messaged them. It is sad. They can't fend for themselves. So I got mad and I messaged them. And I was like, listen, like, you can't do that. Like, you either bring her to the Humane Society or just bring her to me. I'll take her. And they're
Yeah.
like, well, we got a bunny and we thought it was a female. It's not. It's a male. So when my bunny was 10 months old, she had her first litter.
Oh,
Aw.
So they were like, okay, well, they caged her to keep her away from the male. So she just lived in a cage 24/7, no interaction.
oh.
So I was like, you know what? Just bring her to my house. She'll never, be forced to stay inside of a cage again. And she
Yeah.
doesn't. She runs wild around my house all day long. She is litter trained for the most part.
Aw.
I was
She
wondering
does.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah, she does. Because I wouldn't be able to handle bunny poop all over my house. But she definitely uses a litter box. She's never peed in my house. So she does use a litter box, but she will like have little droplets that I have to vacuum up randomly throughout the day. But yeah, I couldn't let someone just let her out. Like, that's so sad. She would have died in minutes.
Yeah,
Or
if you guys
hours,
ever have anything like that, that's what social media is so good about. Is there's always somebody somewhere that you'll be able to connect with that they can find a home. You know what? That makes me angry that, when people get animals, because I have like my water dragon, she started beating her face up against the cage and I didn't know how to take care of her except for Neosporin. So eventually I found a zookeeper woman who really wanted to take her and fix her and keep her as a pet. That's really one of the only times I've given up. Or like my dog loves my parents, so she lives with my parents, stuff like that.
Right.
But when you just give up on an animal, like, okay, I got this pet, but I don't want it anymore, or it's too much responsibility, that's something you need to consider before you even get the animal in the first place. You don't get an animal to test it out because that animal's life is bigger than just a test. It's a life, and I love animals more than people.
And so do I. And they feel emotion. And I don't care if it's a bunny. I don't care if it's a hamster. I don't care if it's a rat. They have feelings. They know when they're attached to someone. They know when they're abandoned. I could never do that. To me, that's like abandoning my children. I could never.
Yeah, I look at birds, for example.
She's
Like
one.
this bird of mine is going to last 60, 70 years. And
yeah,
she's
don't you have to have a will to get one?
Oh, yeah. Every one of my birds are whenever I have a bird is in my will. my nieces all know, okay, exactly what's going to happen with them. And I see so many people, they go buying a bird, they go, oh, it's so cute, and they're this or that. And it's the same with dogs, okay, mice, or whatever. It's like, I just want to get them. And then they get them and they realize there's a responsibility to them, or they didn't research the type of personality or something. And I look at, especially a bird, the parrots, just how smart they are. It's like taking a 3 or 4 year old away from their house that they've gotten you, because they have that mental level and they're on their own all of a sudden. And they're going from home to home to home. It's not fair. It's not right.
Well, and I don't want to make you assholes feel bad for eating meat, because I do it, here and there.
No,
But
it's not.
even cows have feelings. There's a story of a baby cow that was taken like to a different part of like the land, a different part of the farm or whatever, even another farm. And it escaped and it went and it found its mommy. Okay. Grew up and it went and it found its mom and walked down the street. So you can't tell me that cows don't have feelings.
Don't have feelings. Yeah.
I adore cows. So every time I see a cow when we're driving, I have to stop the car, because like everything about them is just so gorgeous. Have you ever looked close up in a cow's eyes?
They're so cute.
It is.
Those eyes, the expression in them.
Yeah.
It is the sweetest. My most favorite animal is an elephant. I
love elephants.
Yes.
Yep.
Some water. Be right back.
They're so majestic and beautiful.
Did you know that they say that elephants think of people like we think of puppies? They think we're cute. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
I
learned that. You didn't? So I live close, actually, Late for Dates in here. She might know what I'm talking about. There's a place that's kind of close to me. It's called African Lion Safari. And they have elephants there. They have lots of elephants. And they'll walk them around the sanctuary and everything like that. And then you like go to like a little show where they talk about the elephants and everything. And they were telling us that it's like scientifically proven that elephants look at us like we look at puppies. They think we're cute.
That is
How
so cute.
Is that?
That is so interesting.
Baby
Right?
elephants are freaking adorable.
They are.
There's one there, and his name is Jake. He's the first. He was the first. What do they call it? Asian elephant or something? I can't remember the name of him, but he was the first one that was born there, and he was the absolute cutest things. And you go there, and they let you ride them. I mean, I didn't because I don't agree with that, but you can go there and ride them.
Wow.
Yeah, there's no need. Just look at their majestic self. And they're so
Yeah.
caring and loving of each other. They hold each other's tails, and the mamas
They
look out for their
mourn.
babies.
Have you ever seen that? They
do mourn.
They mourn.
Well, we had here in Hawaii way back, and I don't know if we had.
I'm coming to ride horses, guy made it.
And we had Tyke the elephant who escaped during a circus show here. And he actually killed people going. And it's just, I will never forget it, because I was actually in the circus that day when he escaped and all that happened. And someone else was also, I found out. So, but yeah, it was just, they shouldn't have been in there. They're now not allowed to be. You're starting to find more and more of those animals are not being used in circuses. They need to live their lives. Yeah, exactly.
That's just like, there's a whale here. Niagara Falls on the Canada side, there's a marine land, and there's a whale in there who's been in captivity, and he's so depressed and so sad, and that we have like petitions going around trying to get him out.
Wow.
Oh, actually, Late for Date, I went to Greenview Avery's this year.
Cool.
They're trying to get it out because this whale has outlived 5 of her babies.
That's
wow.
So sad.
That is.
Yep.
You know,
and that's what pisses me off when they have like animals. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no. Go for it. I can get mine.
You know, when they have animals in captivity, and then these animals like attack their trainers and stuff like that, and then that animal gets put down, nothing cringes my stomach more.
Exactly. No, I
If
just
you're mean to animals, you're an
I
asshole.
understand. Okay, the idea of conservation. If you have things, people get a little closer to them, and it helps them feel closer and want to save that type of animal too. I understand. Okay, Steve Irwin's thoughts, things like that. But at the same point, there has to be a line with everything. Okay,
Yeah.
going out. Honestly, I found out recently that my type of bird is endangered. It's on the endangered list. And which just is scary because I look at what's going on out in Africa where they are. They're becoming less and less now. And it's just, yeah, no, it's hard to watch and see what's happening.
You want to see an amazing person if you love animals. Like I love lions and tigers as well. If you've never heard of him, Kevin Richardson. Have you ever heard of him?
No.
He's called the Lion Whisperer, and he has like thousands of square feet where he takes in like cubs that were like left behind by mom, and he raises them, and he like goes in their pens or their little, sanctuary, and he like hugs on them and he plays with them. You if you've never seen him, you should watch him. He is absolutely amazing. And that's the only animals that should ever be in sanctuaries, the ones that cannot fend
They
for
can't fend for themselves anymore. Yeah, exactly. Something's happened and they cannot fend for themselves.
But if I ever get like a lot of land or anything like that, I want to have like tons of dogs, like a dog farm, tons of animals, like, that, because in my area, you mainly see, you'll see homeless dogs, homeless cats, stuff like that. I would want to have a big place where I could just take care of them and just be with them and make them happy and stuff, because that's the ones that you see mostly around here that are homeless. And it's really sad. And
That's
it makes me
sad.
really sad to see homeless people with their animals. And I know they're connected to them and stuff, but it's like in the cold in Denver, I just don't agree with it. It's like your animal shouldn't have to suffer with you.
Just
and I understand you're close. And a lot of people use their dogs as heaters. That's why they keep them in the winter. But it's like, look, you can see how a dog feels just by looking at its face. You can tell if it's happy. Any animal you can. Carol is smiling all the fucking time. She's always like, because she's happy. Okay.
Yeah.
When you're downtown, you go buy all these dogs that are homeless. They're like this.
Yeah, that's
Even
true.
if they're being pet by their owner, they're incredibly depressed. They're sad. They're deprived. They're not on a good diet. They're probably not getting their shots. And I don't agree with it.
No.
You won't ever see a stray dog where I live. They don't allow it.
Really?
There
See,
is
we have
not
a lot
one
of
stray dog. They go directly to the Humane Society. Actually, our Humane Society just took in 150 dogs from Texas that were found abandoned on the road.
Wow.
But cats, we have feral cats everywhere. But what they do
we
is
have
they catch
feral
them, they
cats.
fix them, they chip them, and then they release them.
That's what we do too. We actually have the whole feral cat program out here set up that way.
Yeah.
And oh wow, Chandler's Wildlife. I'll have to watch it. Yeah, I love to go watching the videos that people do showing the emotions of different animals. So, and I'll sit and watch those YouTube videos one after another because you can see their emotions. When someone comes home, you see a dog after its owner has been at war or something, okay, military. They come home after 2 years, they remember them. 20,
My
30 years
dog.
later.
When I go to Kansas, my dog protects me at my parents' house. She'll attack anybody that comes near me. She's vicious. She's a Chihuahua Wiener mix, which is the two most violent dogs, Wiener dogs and Chihuahuas. And she loves me. She protects me. She knows that I saved her from a kill shelter when she was 6 months old. And she knows that and remembers. But it's like my aunt showed me this video on YouTube the other day where animals are thankful. The animals that run for help when they need to be saved. And then they thank you by hugging you or whatever. And these are wild, crazy animals. Like swans attack. And there was a swan hugging this man that saved it. And
I bet you were watching one of the ones I watched. Yeah, the swan one where all of a sudden, yes, I think you may have watched one of the ones or at least the compilation. You're big. Yeah.
Well, I have to go in a few minutes because it's already 4:30, but I could talk about animals more than I could talk about Zodiac because I care about animals a lot. Like, animals are innocent. They don't know what's going on in the world. That's why spiders, people are like, oh, I killed a spider, but spiders, I mean, you could see a spider walking across the floor and people with no second thought will just stomp on it and smash it. And I'm like,
I won't do that.
what if that spider just got out of like the worst situation of its life and just was like, thank God I got away and I survived. And then you just stomped and killed it. You have no idea the motivation of a spider. They're just trying to survive, just like we are, paying our bills and
I have a rule.
shit.
If they stay outside, they're good. If they come inside, that's where the rules. No, that's
Why
the
are you
agreement we
laughing?
have.
Because I mean, I agree, but they're creepy as shit. They are not cute. And I really think I have to remember when I sent you that huge, ginormous human-sized spider stuffy. I think I'm gonna have to get you that. But I will never purposely kill anything, a spider or not. If sometimes I'll just look away and be like, I don't even know you're there. But like, I have a phobia because I had one crawling on me and it got in my hair and I did like a full spaz. Like I was freaking out. I don't like spiders at all. They
I
are
had a
like
brown
creepy.
recluse under my pillow. So yeah,
Well,
ever
see,
since
but
then,
like we
I was
judge
like,
them by what they look like most of the time because a lot of them aren't poisonous, you know?
They
So, like, brown
bite
recluse-
still.
But think about it. Like when you get bit by a spider,
spiders
it feels
still
like a
bite.
mosquito bite. So it's just
Yeah, but
itchy
it's
is all.
itchy.
not a
And
killer.
I'll
don't
kill the
mind.
shit out of a mosquito. I'll kill every mosquito
Hey,
ever.
Robbie has seen me with a B-52 cockroach. Okay, this
Oh
thing.
my
I'm
God.
sending him this voice message, and all of a sudden I see this thing walking into my bedroom, and I'm like, oh hell no.
I almost cried when you sent me that because I saw him like half dead, and I was like, "Oh my God, he's suffering!" And I was like,
I thought
almost
he was
crying.
dead. I had emptied half a can of bug spray on him. I thought he was dead.
Oh my God. I
That's
can't
what my aunt
stand
does.
anything suffering either. I can't, whether it's a nasty insect or not.
Oh
No,
God.
and I will do this with roadkill. If I see it in the road, I have to run it over again. I hate doing it, but I always imagine I'm like, oh my God, what if it's not fully dead? I need to run it over again to make sure because what if
He
it's
bur-
suffering?
A
he burned
squirrel
off
got
the
hit
over
outside of
and
my
I
house last week and only his back legs were hit. Oh my God. I couldn't. I had to
Oh,
call. We have like a program for that, and I called them. I'm like, you have to come put this thing out of its misery. You have to come pick him up. It was the
God.
saddest thing because it was only his poor little back legs, and he was trying to hobble across the street. I can't stand that.
Yeah, I'm
No.
one. I will pull over and I'll check them, make sure they're okay. If it's a bird, I take them home and
Yeah.
lights. And also, but yeah, no, I didn't know daddy long legs are not spiders. I did not
Me
know
neither. And I love daddy long legs.
that.
They're
I
so
used
cute.
to love them. I would
There's
take
one
them
in my shower the other day.
That's it. They used to do that when I lived in Amber's here. Hey girl. And yeah. Another link for me. I will definitely have to watch that one also.
Yeah, it's like any creature, and because people will say like, oh, spiders are scary and stuff, and yeah, they can be if they're poisonous, but it's like I feel like people are very what's the word I'm looking for? They segregate or they are judgmental and racist against certain insects. Like you won't kill a butterfly, but you'll kill a moth because of how they look. Or like you won't kill a ladybug, but you'll kill a spider. Or it's like it's weird to me. It's
Well,
like
my
but
thing
we're
is
just
this.
judging them by their looks.
Yeah. The only ones I kill is if they're in the house and they're the type I can't just catch and take out. Like many of my bugs I can catch and take out. But cockroaches and spiders out here, I cannot catch to save my life. They're too
I would
fast.
catch a cockroach and put it outside if I ever saw one.
That's
Not
disgusting.
when they dive bomb
That's
you and have
disgusting.
wings.
Ashley.
They have wings
I
and they
can't,
dive bomb you. They
But the thing is though that like they were given a life for a reason. So it's like it's our decision just to end their life. Like with no second thought, I've seen people just fucking swat even a fly. I don't want to kill a fly even. Just swat it and kill it. It's like
Oh,
you
I
have
hate
no idea
flies.
what that
I'll kill a fly all
went
day.
through.
Get me a bug zapper. I can't.
You have
I
no
don't know.
idea what
Those
they
things,
went
they
through.
gross me out because when they land on, I don't know, when they land on you, I was always told when they land on you, they pee.
There you go, Golf Coast.
That's
I
why I
don't
don't
care.
like
They can
flies.
shit on me all day long.
That's
my
gross.
God.
Because
I
I
have
don't
had
see the shit,
centipede. I'll lay with my hands like this behind my head. And one time I felt something crawl on my leg. I turned around, centipede this long.
Oh my God,
Well,
I would
that's
scream.
scary, but
Yeah,
you know.
that guy did not live that
But
much.
we
time.
See, that
we don't
happens
like.
to me when my hair like
Some.
glides.
Yeah, how do you catch something that's that long without getting bit like hell? And those things hurt like hell.
Well, like when we have babies, they pee on us. We don't do that to them. You know, they don't know that they don't know any better. It's like you peed on me, so I'm gonna kill you. It's sad.
Gross.
But see, most of the time, like even if a fly does pee or poop, whatever it is they do, I never have seen it physically. So it's like, oh, it's small anyway. So who cares? We probably have fly shit all over our food from Taco Bell and
Oh,
everything
God,
because they
yeah,
have flies in those buildings. We have you know how much insects and feces from insects that we've ingested in our lifetime and didn't
Oh
even know it.
gosh, yeah. Well, think about how many things that are crawling on you at night and you don't even know about it.
Well, they're
And
Oh,
allowed
yeah.
to have in food parts per million of like rat feces and
yeah.
human hair
And
and
it's
stuff
approved.
like that. That's disgusting.
It
Yep,
is, but think
it's
about it.
approved.
Like you said, Lokamai, in the middle of the nightfall, spiders crawl on you and then you wake up with the itchy spider bite, right? So
Yeah.
what? It bit you and you itch, and we freak out when we see them. We're like, oh my God, it's going to bite me. If the bite would hurt so bad, it would have woken you from your sleep, and it didn't. So who cares? It's just a little bit itchy. Just pick the spider up in a cup and put him outside so he could go eat a fly.
Well, I usually actually, in fact, we have our little gecko. You guys have seen me with the gecko that we get
I
them
love
all over the
those.
place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had one night I was on stream with you guys, with Robbie and a couple others, and I actually had them on my hand, and they're great because they'll take care of the bugs for me usually,
Yeah.
and that's just the way they work. So I'm just
Yeah.
on top of it.
You just gotta be. We need to be a little bit more kind and not judge animals and insects by what they look like because we don't know what their life has been like. What if it's their first day ever venturing out of their little environment and they come and then all of a sudden you kill them and they're just being curious? It's sad.
I'll never be able to kill a spider now as long as I live. I won't because I'm gonna think of Robbie being sad every time.
Yeah,
It's sad. Okay. So that's my story and I'm sticking to it.
That's why Robbie's never going to have a pet that you have to feed it live bugs or crickets or anything like that.
No, I did. My water dragon, I did. And I ended up getting her dead crickets instead. And that was an issue with her. So, and mealworms. And I felt really bad. And the crickets would escape out of her cage and I just let them outside.
It's a food chain, man. Everything's food for something else.
Exactly.
Sad. We
When
could
I
all
used
live off
to-
of vegetables and be happy and nice to each other.
No, we
I used
couldn't.
to-
How would we get iron?
I used
And
to have
stuff like that.
seahorses, and you'd get brine shrimp, which were basically, you remember your, oh gosh, what were those things called? Sea monkeys. That's all
Yeah.
these are, brine shrimp. And I would raise the brine shrimp to feed my seahorses. And I'd have to put them in there. And oh my God, I felt so bad every time I'd feed but I love my seahorses. They were sweet.
I would never feed a mouse to a snake. I want to free all those mice into the wild from those pet stores.
That I would have
God,
to use frozen. I would have to use frozen, and even then I'd have a problem with it, to be honest.
That would be like handing
But I
over
know
my
I'd
sweet
have
little Carol to a cobra.
Exactly. That's why I would never have I could not have a snake. It's like, fine, that's what you eat, no problem. But I think they're cool. I think snakes are cool, but I just could not feed them. So I could never have one. Yeah.
No. I can't. It's just, it's too much. See, and then when I think about stuff like this, it makes me want to go vegetarian again because, you know, we don't think, I think as humans, we're very, we like to block things out so we don't have to deal with it or feel bad about stuff. But when it comes to eating meat and stuff, it really is taking the life of an animal. And it's sad to think about. It makes me want to be a vegetarian again because, you know, even though we're not present when that chicken gets killed or that cow or whatever it is, it's still happening all over the world. And it's sad.
Well, I think that's where you have to do, okay, look at how American Indians were. Okay, they honored whatever it is they ate or hunted or anything like that. You had to, it is part of the, food chain. Okay,
but does it have to be
animals and all that? Well, what about that little
we all need
lettuce
to get in
might feel
contact with
bad.
Alicia Silverstone because Alicia Silverstone will tell us how to get our iron, like Ashley was concerned about our protein and everything because she's been vegan. Look, Julia's been vegan for 35 years and she's still alive. We could learn from Julia.
Wow. See, that's where I have my issues because of absorption issues. I got to be very careful how I eat. So
yeah, you can get B12.
I do
from
those by
multiple
shot.
grains.
Those are great. B12 shots are awesome. I love
Let's
them.
all become vegan together, okay?
Vegan.
I don't
Look
think
at-
I ever can.
Barking.
We got another vegetarian for 20 years. YouTuber's been
Wow,
let's make
YouTuber.
it happen. And you know what? I love crab legs, but I could go without them. I really can.
I haven't
will.
had crab legs in a long
I've never
time.
eaten seafood.
I had them
That's
last week.
disgusting.
I hate you. I know. I saw the picture and I was like, I hate you. I hate you. I need to go shopping and get me some crab legs. Oh my gosh, do I?
I don't think I'm gonna get any of my errands done today.
I know. I'm beginning to think you're not. No,
Okay,
you should
just do it
go
tomorrow.
do what you need to do for sure.
Yeah, I'll do it some other time. I really was just gonna go
want to
spray
know.
tan and grocery shopping and go get my rent money.
I know only Robbie can be darker than a girl who lives in Hawaii.
Yes.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, exactly.
I actually am pretty tan right now. It's just the lighting makes me look like I'm
No, I
not
don't do
because it's
that.
on like green and stuff. But one time I'm gonna come on here with my hair all spiked up with the long hair. That's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah. Hey,
Like that.
Peach, yeah, I think I have seen an albino alligator on a video before, and they are so cute. They are so cute.
Oh,
I think they're
I love
little. I
little
don't think I've seen a big one, just a little one.
lizards are so cute. I love the little what are the ones that look like they're smiling all the time?
that's a bearded dragon or the chameleon or whatever.
Yeah, bearded.
Bearded,
I love
bearded.
those ones.
We have Jackson's chameleons in the wild out here, and I always wanted a Jackson chameleon. Oh, they're so cute.
Look,
Oh
we've got
my
another
God, it's not
vegetarian.
done.
Another Oh, since 15.
Yes.
I thought a lot of people start
Stop.
about that.
Amber gives no fucks at all. Like Amber is a shameless carnivore.
Oh yeah.
Aquarius, see?
Crab and more crab. Give me crabs. No, I don't want crabs. I just want to eat crab. Yeah.
I've never
that's-
had crabs before. Like you know.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Not
bye,
even
YouTuber. Thank you guys for hanging out. This has been a fun conversation.
fun. That's the
It's
thing.
It's gone from Zodiac to scary stuff to Zodiac to God, I don't even know. Now we've been talking about animals for like the past hour, it feels like. But I could seriously, I would jump in front of an animal to save their life and take, I would protect. I love animals because they don't know any better. And it doesn't matter even if they're aggressive, like you see mean dogs and stuff. It's all about the way they've been raised and they don't know any better. It's up to the human to guide them on how to be. And if it's a wild animal, they raise themselves, so they don't know any better.
Exactly.
Just like spiders. They don't know any better but to create webs and eat, suck your blood and eat flat. Like that's what they know to do to survive. Just like we have to pay our bills. Sucking your blood is their version of paying their bills.
Oh, is
Okay?
that it? Is that
They have to like stay alive and not homeless and shit like that.
My way
So
of
they
paying
have
my
to do it
bills
to
is
survive.
Kill them back. That's
Your veins are their Excel bill or their energy bill
that's it.
or their
You know what?
Comcast.
I get where did my bird go? By 1 second, I got a missing bird. Where did
Read-
my bird go?
What did Amber say? Hold on.
Birds on
Amber
the ground.
said, yeah, good, more crab legs for me. That's the one I was talking about, where Amber's a shameless carnivore.
That she is totally. You know what gets me is I have someone down the street from where I live. They feed their birds. And I love how people feed birds and stuff like that. But the problem is they live on the road and there's so many birds that come there now. There's always a dead bird on the road because of it.
Oh,
And I
fuck.
actually get upset. I'm actually considering writing a message to them and saying, you know what? You're not actually helping them much when they're doing this all the time.
No.
Okay, late. What the heck? Oh, sorry, dog's barking.
Puppy. Say, oh, wait, was there one before that, Amber? Oh, Mama Phoenix, here it is, says that if we were all vegetarians, then no one would be able to eat save Robbie's meat, and that's just well, you don't technically kill me, you just take a little bite. You have a little taste. A little bit of my flavy flav.
The bird is on the ground and the dogs are trying to let me know the bird's on the ground. I'm like, I know, you don't need to bark. I know.
Hey, we should all have homework before we go, and we should all try eating vegetarian for a week and then come back and tell each other how we all feel. Anybody want to try it?
Ooh,
Can
not
you
until I go out for my
You don't
brother's
have to do
birthday
vegan.
tonight.
still eat your
Vegan, I could not pull off. Vegetarian, I could probably pull. That one I could probably
you could
pull
be
off.
a lavo octo vegetarian, which means you could even have eggs if you want to. Just nobody being hurt in the process. So no meat, no fish,
And you
no
don't get
none
my
of that.
leftovers.
Anybody want to try it?
That could be
Amber,
fun.
Amber, I'm looking at you. She's the most aggressive
Amber would
carnivore. in
never
here.
be. I don't know if Amber could pull that one off. I do not know if she
Eating
can.
a
Let's see,
vegetarian.
what's her response?
No,
Eating
and
a
I did not say
vegetarian.
eat a vegetarian. Okay, I said eat a vegetarian
Eat
diet.
vegetarian. So,
Okay.
oh my gosh.
Anybody? I'm doing it. Wait,
Yeah, I could try that.
I was
should get a
actually kind
couple
of craving
people.
crispy shrimp tacos.
I
but-
know. Hey, no. It needs to start like tomorrow or something like that because I got my brother's birthday party is tonight. So
Yeah.
I got
Oh, are you going to go to that?
Well, yeah,
guys
we
are doing
weren't
it?
able to yesterday, so I think we're going to try it tonight as long as we
Okay.
don't get another. It's still yuck outside, but I think we're going to be fine. So.
Okay, Ashley, are you game? Are you game to try it? Wait a minute.
There's
What?
Sorry,
She's
hold
like,
on. I was
"Oh,
dealing
hell
with a meltdown. What are we doing?
Well, you might
You
have a
just said
meltdown if
yes.
this happens, but
Yes.
we're going to have homework that we all try a vegetarian diet starting tomorrow for 1 week and see how we feel.
Okay, well, shit. Sometimes I go days without eating, period. Does that count?
It does. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That's exactly it.
Look at
And we can
Julia
eat
says
chips?
one. Oh yeah, you could have anything that's vegetarian. So you could even have
Okay.
eggs because it's not
Okay.
hurting anyone. Eggs. Julia says that one person can save 400 cows a year if you stop eating beef.
Wow.
And did you know that there is so much corn in the world that it could feed everybody? There's so much corn in the crops that we actually use tons of that corn to feed cows and stuff, when really we could just use it to keep everybody alive, including
love
the cows and
corn.
everyone. Okay? And chickens and all that bullshit. You need to watch the, what is that vegan tofurkey?
Oh my gosh.
have you seen that?
Yes.
It's the grandma lady, and she's talking about
Yes.
go fucking vegan,
at
and she's
that ending.
cussing.
Oh my gosh, she is hilarious. Of course, I'm looking at this thing. I'm like, no.
Does anybody
No,
want to
no, no.
explain to I'm late for a date why I look like this? I was in the beginning. Well, first of all, I didn't want people to, because I had just got out of bed. And I didn't want people to see what I look like naturally today because I just feel like shit. So I just distracted you guys with this look.
Is that how this started? It's like you and your glasses yesterday. So,
Well, I was talking about scary
no, 2
stuff.
days ago.
I was talking about
Yeah.
scary stuff, so I thought maybe this would be fitting for it. There's my glasses now. I look like
Yes.
Sally Jesse Raphael resurrected.
Raphael,
from-
oh my God. Yes.
With a
Again,
beard.
Sally.
Visited a friend. Iris, I hope your
Iris.
dentist appointment went good. Yeah, I need
Iris
to
has
hop
had a
off in a
long
minute.
day. Yeah. So, but
Now I
yeah, no,
think I'm
I
just
can't wait
gonna-
till you go to that hotel. That hotel's so that's in January.
January or February, we'll see.
Okay, cool.
We'll see. I kind of want to get that room 551 if I can.
I know.
the
I
haunted
actually wrote it down when you said that. I was like, okay, write down 551. Okay, got
room.
it.
Yes.
Me and late for a date will go find a haunted hotel where we're from because she's close to me and she's my new bestie. And then we'll do a live stream about some creepy stuff too.
Ooh. I need to get
Ooh.
Diana EAE to do that, something like that with me because she's over here on this island too.
We still need our Amityville stream, but I'm really wanting somebody to call in from outside the Amityville house if they're in the area while we do the stream.
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
Robbie, we
Thank you.
still have to do the toy box killer with me, you, and Tiffany.
yes,
Toy Box
Toy Box
Killer is freaking ridiculous.
Yeah,
oh
or
my
the Molly
gosh.
Molly Brown
Yeah.
room would be interesting.
Well, Molly Brown room would be good. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
And what was it? The third floor they were saying was really
Sixth.
haunted.
The
Sixth,
sixth floor, and the
okay.
basement was a morgue, so
Sixth.
that'll be interesting as well.
I want one of the teddy bears though. I
Yay,
want a
go
haunted
for it.
teddy bear.
No, I'll have to get one of those for sure.
Yes, gotta have a haunted teddy bear. And a dog.
I'm late for a date. That reminds me of put it in your
Yes.
mouth, in your motherfucking mouth, and you could just your motherfucking mouth. You guys remember that song?
Okay.
Oh my God, Sky Maiden's got to have fish. Sky Maiden, just 1 week. Think of how many fish you could save in a week.
Fishies. Little
I've
pretty
never
fishies.
eaten seafood before in my life, ever. I won't even try it.
See, I want to go save all the lobsters from Red Lobster or at the grocery store and then go release them into the river falls of Colorado, but
You
they would
go in
probably
with a
freeze
big
to
pool,
death.
Yeah, you go to some restaurant. Okay, sorry, I got to scoop all these little guys up, throw them in a big. Yes,
on.
Michelle's in.
Yeah, before we go, hit a 1 if you guys are going to try the vegetarian diet with us. Just hit a 1. Starting tomorrow, because I kind of want to get my shrimp tacos tonight.
I'll do it. I'll try it for 1 week.
Okay. And see, you might
Wednesday
want to
to
continue
Wednesday.
afterwards. You never know.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
might want to
That's
continue.
You know what? I
Michelle.
honestly eat like garbage, so I could probably definitely just like live off chips and chocolate, and I'd be set. I eat like that normally, anyways.
There you
Oh
go.
my gosh. Okay. So Robbie and I are in right there. We got our ones, and then the
Michelle?
in cap. Nope.
Ing's going to try it.
Gonna try it. Yes.
No, not just one day.
Oh, Gulf Coast.
Misdemeanor is going to try it. Come on, Gulf Coast and Amber. Come
I
on.
mean, come on. We're not asking you to give up Starbucks. It's just meat. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. If I had to give up Starbucks, that ain't happening.
I could give
Robbie,
up caffeine.
late for a date, said she's gonna do it, and I talk to her every day, so I'm gonna make sure she does it.
Yes.
Okay,
I
perfect.
love late for a date. We have
So-
fun hanging out.
And Michelle's doing it. So,
Yes.
no, we don't have to write in a diary. We just have to,
We
say
just
how
have
we
to
like it
take
about
the
it.
Honor
Honor
system, guys. Honor system.
I
Yes.
know. I'm sitting here saying, oh, well, no one knows what they don't know.
Don't you dare lie. If you lie and if you fall and you eat meat, then you better fuck off.
Yeah, you go.
Mary, we are about to go, but if you would like to jump on the wagon, see, Anitra's going to do it till the day she dies. We are doing a vegetarian diet starting tomorrow. Don't do it if you have health issues, obviously, whatever. But, I could give up caffeine, but not
I
on
was
Starbucks.
thinking actually of starting something like that up for some sort of diet type thing for the new year on Discord later.
I
Once
still need to
we-
try the sugar cookie coffee at Starbucks.
It's,
They have sugar cookie.
Yeah. You mean the drink or the actual sugar cookie?
The drink,
The drink, yeah.
the
Oh my
coffee.
I would never
Most
in a
of
million
those
years.
I have to do half sugar because
You would
otherwise
never-
it's way too sugar.
Yeah. What'd you say, Ashley? You'd never what?
Late for a date says you can lose 2 pounds a week if you cut out carbs. I can sit on my couch with a bun and butter and just go to town. I will never give up carbs.
Ooh,
That's
cheese and bread, like cheese baked on bread. I could literally
Yeah.
live off like baking cheese crispy on top of bread. It's so good.
I've got Triscuits and brie right now. Brie's sitting in my refrigerator, and I'm like, oh, that would be so good right
Ooh,
now.
I love
I
those
could do that
crispy
tomorrow.
cheese bites, like how
I
they have them
love
in a bag,
those.
just crispy.
Oh my gosh, yes, I could eat a whole bag of those real quick or box.
See, but Amber says she has a $500 smoker. Why don't you smoke yourself a tofurkey or like smoke yourself some
Yes, a
Brussels
tofurkey.
sprouts or something? Smoke yourself some corn cobs and shit.
Corn cobs, yes, they could be.
Come on. See, okay, yes, you could do pasta. See, vegetarian pasta. Oh, do you want to sing for us before we leave, Loco?
Oh, I can try.
Okay.
Let me look for something. Hey, Sky Maiden. Let me see what I can do.
Stop smoking for 3 weeks, Mary. Congratulations.
Oh, I would love to quit smoking.
You might smoke more if you quit eating meat. It might stress you out a little bit. But no, you know what?
That's
I hear
true.
that we actually eat. Okay, so before an animal gets killed, I hear, and I believe this, that when they're scared, there's a chemical that stays in their body of fear, and you're eating that fear, and you're putting that. That's why sometimes after you eat meat, you have anxiety or you feel
That is
fear.
incredibly
That's true.
sad.
Yes. Or you feel their sadness or whatever feeling that they're feeling. Maybe they're happy.
Sorry.
Maybe you feel really happy afterwards.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
One second. Sorry.
Those
Who
dogs
was
are
killed?
mad.
Oh my God. I'm late for a date. I'm your friend's son murder trial. Well, I'm glad you were able to cheer up a little bit from that. You had COVID so bad.
8 more days for her of that.
Well, I will pray for that situation. I'm late for a date. And we love you.
She's my
you're not-
bestie.
Like, do you guys know each other outside of YouTube, like before YouTube?
No, Robbie, we met on your channel.
You
And I
did?
literally talk to her every day. Yep.
That's see, positive
That's the
things
thing.
come
That's
from
what this community is about, is everyone connecting.
That's
Oh, wow,
awesome.
Mary. Wow. Sorry, I'm looking for a song still. Hey, Cassie, stop it.
Cassie, you stop it, Cassie.
Oh my gosh, that was my mom calling on the phone, and I'm like, don't do that right now.
Oh my God, I love rye bread so hard. Rye bread is so freaking good.
Rye
Ooh, with
bread
a
is
sandwich
the
with rye
best.
bread.
Hey,
Robbie, I just got a job at a bakery.
Ooh, that would be. I
oh,
would
that
love
would
that.
be
It's
the best.
hard. We're allowed to
Ah.
take home all the buns we want, and they make these garlic twists. Yeah, let's just
Ooh.
say I'm going to pack on a few pounds.
I used to work at Einstein Bagels when I was a teenager, and at the end of the night, they throw away all the bagels, and this teacher would come because she'd take them to her class in the morning, and we'd fill up trash bags. But at the end of the night, Einstein Bagels, you could take anything home you wanted because everything would go in the trash. So I would take focaccias home, Asiago cheese bagels, like, oh my God, it's so good. And then just get a big tub of cream cheese. Oh, I love Einstein Bagels so hard. But yeah, being in a bakery, that's dangerous.
It is because they're so much, and brownies are my weakness.
Ooh. Yeah,
brownies.
See, I would be more on the savory side. I'm more of salty, so I wouldn't even eat like the donuts or anything. I'd be eating all like the salty kind of stuff, savory stuff.
Oh, I'm down for pastries. Like I said, it's mostly chocolate or brownies or any kind of cheesecake.
Yeah, cheesecake is. Well, I used to really, but I just like plain cheesecake. People go overboard with like chocolate, strawberry. They mix it with different flavors. I just like simple like cheesecake. That's it.
I don't know. I have this one amaretto cheesecake that I could get from one place that is so good. But yeah, usually I don't like all the strawberry on it or anything like that. Okay.
I would make this cheesecake. I made it only once though, but it was brownie cheesecake. So the crust was brownies.
Ooh.
Oh, I
See,
think
that
my
would
phone
be
is
good. I think I've overindulged in cheesecake over my life though. So I'm like, when you eat something too much and then you kind of get sick of it, but I'll never get tired of strawberry shortcake. Oh, I love and banana splits.
Ooh, oopsie. I didn't want to do that yet.
Oh,
okay. Ready when we're ready. When you're ready,
We're ready.
I got now. You're ready? Okay. I did this the other day on Van's channel, which was so much fun that night. Hopefully I could get through it without the dogs barking again. That never happens.
I'm going to
Does it? No. Okay, let's see if I can. Okay. It's quiet. So quiet. Faded photographs, the feelings all come back. Even now, sometimes you feel so near, and I still see your face like it was yesterday. It's strange how the days turned into years of hanging on to dreams already gone, years of wishing you were here. After all this time, you think I wouldn't cry? It's just that I still love you after all these years. Nighttime gently falls, another day gone, I turned around to find you're still not here. I leave the hall light on in case you come back home. Funny, I've been saying that for years. Years of hanging on to dreams already gone. Years of wishing you were here. After all this time, you think I wouldn't cry. It's just that I still love you after all these years. After all these years.
I don't think I've ever heard that song before, and I loved it. So peaceful and sweet, and it shows your personality in it because it's kind.
Oh, I grew up on Barbara Mandrell. I love Barbara Mandrell. So
Is
I was
it
trying
country?
to-
Is it country song?
Yep.
Or okay, that's what I thought.
Barbara Mandrell was actually, she had a TV show back in the 80s, early 80s. And she was awesome. She was country entertainer of the year, like 3 years straight, something like that. So
Everyone's saying how beautiful it is.
oh, you guys.
And Ashley dipped out.
It was like I came back and I'm like, where's Ashley?
The hell, Ashley?
Ashley.
Aw,
we miss
that was
you,
a
girl.
great way to.
Oh,
I love you. That was a great way to end this, and that was just wonderful.
That was
You know, I
fun.
think I'm. I don't even think I'm gonna go tan. I think I might work on music tonight. You've inspired me to want to
Yes.
sing.
Yes.
And I have a couple, you know, I actually really want to, because I like doing different genres. And I really love Avril Lavigne's new song, and I kind of want to do a cover of it. Have you heard it? It's like, yeah, you should have known better than mess with someone like me. Yeah. I kind of want to do a cover of that one, but I don't know. I'm in the mood for a little bit of rock music, you know, maybe because it's I'm dressed, you know.
Yeah,
you're
vibing it.
rock, you know.
You are, yes, he's vibing it. Would you stop kissing me?
Hey, Victoria. But I think I need a shower before I do that. I don't know. Because my aunt loves to hang out with me when I record music. She's so excited I set it up. She's like, oh my God, I love it. So.
Oh my gosh. Oh, her phone died. Ashley's phone died. That's what
Ashley,
happened.
what the fuck?
How dare
Ashley,
you?
how dare you?
I mean, come on. How rude of a phone can you have? It must not have been an iPhone, because iPhones are never that rude. They never do that. So, yes.
You know.
Yes. I love hearing Robbie singing. I am so happy you got all that. We got to get some Christmas music up.
I know I was going to record a Christmas song, but I don't know. I'm just
not in the mood right now.
If you're not into a song, it's not going to sound good. And I'm just not, I don't know.
You got
I was going to do Have Yourself a Merry Little. Yeah, but
Yeah.
even Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, just not into it. I'm more like, I don't know, just into different music right now. And I haven't really been listening to a lot of Christmas music. There was one that I really, really, really want to cover, but I can't find an instrumental on it. It's Justin Bieber that it's the most beautiful time of the year.
I know, I was leaving you a voice message and it came back. Oh, I love that song. I want to do that song.
Yeah, that Under the Mistletoe with you. Shawty with you. I love that song, but I can't find the instrumental, so I can't do it. Thank you, Victoria. This is just a costume.
Yeah, I was sick of it. By the end of that whole expo, all we had was Christmas music for 2 days straight. So I've Christmased out. So anyhow, thank you, Robbie. No, this has been fun today.
Song about babies. No, it has been fun.
Sing a song about babies.
Could.
Trying to think, what song is there about babies?
A lot of people have been
Oh,
coming in here
Santa
saying,
baby.
"Oh, Santa baby." A lot of people have been coming in here saying that they didn't know that this was my stream because the way I'm dressed and my background is dark. And probably because I changed my name too. So I changed it back to lowercase so that it's like normal and it pops back in the algorithm again. Because I
Right.
noticed it changed the algorithm. And you know that Laura, Life Perplexed, she
Yeah.
completely changed her name on her channel to like this long name, and she got demonetized for changing her
Is
name.
that what happened?
Yes.
I had heard that
So
she had been. Oh my God.
yeah. So be
That,
careful if
oh
you ever get monetized
no.
and changed your name to something completely different. Yeah.
Right. Mary, if we can never find a song for you, I am so
Aw.
sorry. I'm so sorry, hon.
Sorry,
And
Mary.
if you can think of anything for Robbie, myself, Van, anything, yeah, we can definitely, we just got to think of a song for you.
Mhm.
And I understand now. I understand now what you meant. So I'm so sorry. Black Veil Brides. Oh yeah, that's totally what's
Robbie's-
taken over tonight.
What is that? What's Andy B?
I think that's a group or something. I thought. Let me check.
I love sometimes I run, sometimes I hide, sometimes I'm scared of you. Brittany's gonna come back with a vengeance now that she's lost her
yeah.
thing. She is like, she's starting to run her mouth on social media now. She's talking shit about
She's
Christina
getting-
Aguilera again. She's going hard on bitches. Her new
However,
music's gonna
that
come
was
out
an
hard.
Aphrodite thing. Aphrodite talked about that whole relationship there.
Yes.
That was cool. Yeah, that was cool. I would love to see those two do a collab of some sort. Yep, Black Veil Brides. Yep. In fact, I just pulled it up and I'm like, oh yeah. You remember I had tickets to see Barbara Mandrell when she came to Colorado, actually. And it was right before her whole band got into that car accident and were killed.
Fuck.
Yeah. It was another one of those things where, no, it wasn't her band. She was in a car with her kids, and some people were in a flatbed truck, and they all got into a car accident, and people were killed during the car accident. But yeah, you got to check out Black Veil Brides because, yeah, you are totally vibing them right now. That's who it was. I knew it was someone. Okay. It was someone that totally looked like this, and I was like, oh, yeah, that is totally. Yeah, you're vibing them right now for sure.
I told my aunt this yesterday, and I tell people this, and I've thought this ever since I was younger. I have this intuition. My aunt was like, take it back. Don't ever say that again. But I say it out loud so people can know if I'm truly getting intuition about my life or not. I've always had this vision that when I'm 42, I'm going to die somehow. And I think it's in the backseat of a car in a car accident. I'm terrified about riding in cars with people. On Highway 36, coming back from Boulder, coming back down to Denver is the vision I always have. And I'm going to turn 40 next year.
Keep talking it, keep it out in public, then it won't happen, hopefully. And
I don't ride in cars with people. Normally I drive because when it comes to driving, I'm the safest driver you'll ever meet. And I don't like riding in cars with people. But what if it's an Uber or something and I'm in the back seat?
Just tell those Uber drivers you like to sit in the front seat. And yeah, okay.
Yeah, because there's 3 people in the car in my vision. It's the front seat and then and I'm in the back.
You never let any. What about the other 2? Were they okay?
No, everybody dies.
Well, that's
everyone
not good,
dies.
Bobby. That's not good.
No.
So you're only allowed 2 people in any car that you're driving, 2 or 4 and more.
Yeah.
No 3s, not allowed.
And never coming back from on Highway 36. Even when I'm on Highway 36 now, driving by myself, I get scared because of that vision. I've had it ever since I was younger. And I've always told people, I'm like, I'm going to die when I'm 42. And they're like, stop saying that. And I'm like, but I feel like I'm going to die when I'm 42.
Wow. See, I've always had this thing that if feel like I'm going to die in a car accident myself, but I don't have an age with it. And I can't stay away from cars. So what do? I just can drive.
You drive yourself, because if you know you're a safe driver, and I'm a very safe driver, I'm very aware of everything. There's no such thing as an accident.
Yep.
Okay.
That's true.
So yeah, just, you got to be
That
careful.
is so true. Fall off a bridge over water, Angie. I remember when I was real little, I used to dream about driving off the side of a bridge. When I was like 6 years old, I remembered having dreams like that all the time. Only when I lived in Europe, though. Now I'm like a little baby being 27, a little 27-year-old right now.
I also, but I think because I'm a hypochondriac, but I always think I'm going to get cancer too.
I know. I get that. You and I had that talk last night. Which, by the way, I sent a message to my doctor and I was like, okay, I need you to get me in for that test like ASAP, please.
Yeah.
Yes. So,
Yeah. But it's
that's
just that
true,
those
Angie.
intuitive feelings, but they always say only the good die young, and I'm too good. You know what I'm
See,
saying? So I think that's why, 42 is probably the limit.
yeah. Actually, Angie has a good point there. Maybe it was in a past life or something.
Could be.
And
Maybe.
also, oh
Well,
my gosh.
We'll see. You guys wait. We've got about 2.5 years. We'll see what happens.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe I was a condom and racing. And what did Ing say? Just because you were a condom while racing in your car doesn't make it save. That is a Sagittarius thing to say, Ing. You're asleep
Oh my
in the
God,
backseat.
Ing, I'm enjoying listening to you and going back and forth today.
Oh, you've never seen Ing on a panel?
I've seen him, but I've never actually gone back and forth like this today. It's just been a lot
funny.
of fun.
Yeah, he's funny.
Totally. So, oh my gosh.
Girlfriend lost her son, and that's why I'm at
Oh.
trial. We are praying for
right.
you.
You're
you
right.
guys.
I've
It's
been
gonna be
thinking about
stressful.
you in the back of my head. Why is my bird trying to get down again?
Well, I need to go get my nasty ass in the
Yes.
shower, see if this stuff will come off my face, and maybe I think I'm gonna work on some music and order
Call
some
Siren for
vegetarian food.
suggestions on how to get it off your face. That'll work. So
I have this
Okay,
really
Sherry, you-
good makeup remover that has turmeric in it. I love you too, Ing. Yeah.
Interesting. Well, I'm going to go ahead and pop off right now so you can say goodbye to everyone, and I will see y'all later.
I love you.
Yeah,
Thank you for
love you.
hanging out. This was fun.
This has been awesome. I'll see all you guys later. Love you guys. Bye-bye.
Love you. Bye. Oh, dish soap. Maybe I'll try that. I don't know. Something's got to give because it's going to be hard scrubbing this eyeliner. I didn't even do my eyebrows. I just did my eyeshadow. And look, I've been talking, so it's been rubbing off my lips because you should probably use lipstick, waterproof, rather than putting eyeliner on your lips, especially when you're drinking this shake the entire time. I've probably been drinking my eyeliner in this drink the whole time. But anyways, guys, thank you for hanging out. I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful... thanks, I'm late for a date. Love you too, Gulf Coast. Love you, Sheila. Do I have baby oil? I do have baby oil. Maybe I'll try that. But I have this really good, it's makeup remover with turmeric in it from Clean and Clear or something like that. Or Neutrogena, something like that. So I'll try that. Love you, Amber. Love you, Peach. Love you guys. Love you, Lokamai and NK, aka Ashley, for coming up. So yes, as soon as I set a date, back to the beginning, almost 4 hours earlier in the stream, for the haunted thing, I will definitely let you guys know. I know Stacy, if you guys watch Mexi's channel, I think it's Roman, Stacy's husband. She just said she's going to go, so hopefully he'll go too. And Nicole might fly out for it. And then I'm inviting Sandra, the medium, if she wants to go as well. So it'll be a big, fun, haunted experience. So we'll have different camera angles if different people go. Hey, Wildflower. And it'll just be fun. Love you, Elizabeth. Love you, Ashley. Bye, Anitra. Thank you for saving the animals and being vegetarian. Leanne, there you are. So yes, I'm very excited for that because I haven't done anything really paranormal except for card readings and stuff like that in a while, but this will actually be really fun. So I'm super excited for it. I'm going to go scrub myself and have an enjoyable evening. And I hope you guys have an enjoyable evening as well. I love you and I will talk to you later. Good night from the midnight. It's already dark here in the nightfall of Denver. So enjoy your nightfall.
No chance, no